What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Grab My Banner podcast, episode number 32. We've got a great episode for you guys here today. But first, boys, the cafe is burning down. It's on fire. There's smoke billowing out the windows. People are running out screaming, crying. Children are running away, trying to find their mothers. The cafe is coming down.
But the tip jar is full.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, they definitely grabbed that on the way out.
Yeah, they grabbed the tip jar. How much money is it? $1 billion?
It's close to $1 billion.
I think it's got $1 billion in it. Wow.
Hey, but you know what? At least my coffee's free, though. You know, it burned down like 6 times this week.
Yeah.
But my coffee was free each time.
Your coffee was free. Did you end up paying for the creamer, or did that cost you like $500?
The creamer cost me like $6, but really what got me was the cup that you put it in was like another $400.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just making sure. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, there was some drama this week surrounding the developers of Apex Legends and the pros, and it turned into something like this. If you guys don't know, the cheating situation in Apex Legends has been absolutely diabolical. There's been a lot of cheaters running around doing their thing and kind of taking control of every single stream, especially the big ones that we've seen the last few weeks. It's been hard to watch Apex on Twitch because every single stream, whether it's Sweet, whether it's Daltouche, whether it's Rogue,
Shiv.
all of those guys, Shiv especially,
Shiv's getting fucked.
all of those guys are getting fucked by cheaters, and it's been incredibly difficult to watch because you're trying to watch some high-octane gameplay, you're trying to see what these pros are doing, and it's just not going well. Well, looks like the developers finally decided to respond to it in probably one of the dumbest tweets I have ever read. And I'm not saying that just to be an asshole. I've heard a lot of good things about this Apex developer. I've heard that there's, probably one of the best in the building from Sweet himself, Energy Sweet, one of the top predators in the world. But this tweet was so bad. It was just so willfully out. It was bad.
It's like when you muff a kick and then you're just like, no, I didn't do that.
It's like when a punter muffs a kick and then tries to grab it and run forward to the first down line.
Exactly.
And then he gets absolutely clobbered. And this developer definitely got clobbered. So let's get into the tweet here. Imagine you're running a cafe. You work hard to make sure that the food is good and affordable, that people have a good time. Masked robbers kick down the locked back doors and set fire to everything. Do your customers go, WTF, lazy cafe owner? They do in games and when cheaters attack. Listen, if one robber came in and took everything from the cafe, it's like, okay, we understand. That's tough. That's a tough look. When it's about 50 million robbers a day, I'm over-exaggerating, but think about it. There's multiple robbers a day. Hundreds of robbers a day. You got to think that the cafe owner might be like, wait, maybe I should ramp up my my ability to defend my cafe.
Well, not just that. They're not only targeting your customers, they're targeting your valued customers. They're targeting your customers that come in every day and they order from you multiple times a day and they tip you massively every day. They're the ones that are being targeted. Shouldn't that be a huge priority for you?
I would think so, and especially because Apex Legends has climbed to over how many viewers on Twitch? They've been in the top 5 for a few weeks now. You would think that you'd want to defend those valued customers because those valued customers are the ones bringing you people eyes to be like, yo, I need to go to that cafe. I need to walk into that cafe. I need to check out and see what they got going on. Instead, people are tuning in, and you've got Shiv with 10,000 followers. You've got Imperial How with 30,000 followers. You've got Daltouche with close to 5,000-6,000 followers. Consistently, Rogue every single night is at 7,000 to 10,000 followers, or viewers, I should say. And you're watching that, and you're like, okay, well, that's a deterrent. I definitely don't want to get involved with that. It's like, why? It's basically you're allowing your own bad promotion. It's just embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a tough look. It's really a tough look for Respawn. And the way some of these devs, and granted, they're human. Mm-hmm. The devs are human. They're on their side, I'm sure they're getting blasted from all different angles. And they got their bosses breathing down their neck. I wouldn't doubt that. And then they have the community screaming at them from wherever we're at. It's a tough spot to be in for them, but the way that they're handling it under this pressure mounts to the professionalism and some of the character in it. And it's not trying to attack them on it because that's a very difficult spot to be in, but it's also something that in those spots, you are looked up to and appointed leadership, and you're supposed to be held to a higher accountability. And you should have that sense to be more honest with your community, the people who are tipping you so much.
Mm-hmm. And I think what you're talking about is there's certain developers that are very active on Twitter, and in just the worst ways. One of the tweets from a developer was the cafe meal free, though. When I read that tweet, that immediately signals to me, okay, they don't give a fuck about the game or how we feel about these massive problems. What it signals to me is it's like I'm trying to find any way to cop out the fact that we have major problems with our game, despite the fact that our tip jar has $1 billion in it. And that just does not sit well with me. It's only one developer, so I will say that. And this developer consistently is just tweeting things that make me want to rip my fucking hair out. But it looks bad. It just does not look good.
Oh, it's terrible, man. And like the fucking excuse of it's a free game, it doesn't hold up anymore.
Just
dude.
stop it.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't hold up anymore, man.
Whether it's free or not, you're running a business and you're pretty much trying to continue your own job. And when you say stuff like that, it just frowns so negatively upon the way that you're running your game, your successful game, and it's just
yeah.
I don't know, man.
People are always going to be way more upset at you when you don't have any humility. There's just no humility at all. And it's just such a stupid argument to say that the game is free, because it's not like they made the game free, to do us any favors. That was a marketing decision, right? They were looking around at other games that were successful and how much they were producing in net profits, and they said, it's smarter for us to produce a game that's free to play because it gets more people playing it. And then once they start playing it, the likelihood is that, having a much bigger player base because it's free and having, a small percentage of those people paying for skins and stuff is going to make us more money in the end. So they didn't do that as a favor to us. They didn't make the game free as a favor to us. They did it to make more money. And I'm pretty sure that's why they only have one person that's in charge of the bans. It's the same thing. They're trying to make more money. And the player base is going to get extremely frustrated when they feel like the only thing that the people that are producing the game is trying to do is gouge them out of their pockets for as much as they can. It's not a sustainable way to produce a community that will stick with you through the tough times, and there have been a shitload of tough times lately.
Yeah, lately it's not been good, and we're only highlighting one problem. Now, we have already highlighted the last 2 episodes at the beginning of the show, all of the other problems that we're having. Problems that it's gotten to the point where it's like, why even load up the game? And we run this fucking podcast. It's just getting to a whole nother level, and it's very frustrating. And then you see responses like, was the meal free though? And it makes you feel even worse because you're like, why am I defending this so hard?
That's the dumbest shit,
if
man.
I'm gonna be honest, the quote, was the meal free though, to me is actually less insulting than the actual cafe one.
That makes sense.
And the
That's
reason
true.
the cafe one, go ahead and read that for me again.
Imagine you're running a cafe. You work hard to make sure that the food is good and affordable, that people have a good time. Mass robbers kick down the locked back door and set fire to everything. Do your customers say, WTF, lazy cafe owner? They do it in games when cheaters attack.
So what that tells me is we have a game that we love to play, or we created, and we made it so everyone else can play it and have fun. Okay, I can stand by that. I can agree with that. You guys did have a back door that was locked. Okay, I can agree with that. It wasn't a deadbolt lock, but it was locked. And someone came and kicked that door down. Okay, we're not mad at you for someone kicking the door down. But don't go and turn it and start pointing fingers back at your own community that puts the funds into your pocket, that allows you to live the life that you do, that allows you to be successful at the game that you do. Without your community, without that clientele to you for any business, whether it's this business or, if you're running your 9-to-5 job, if you don't have your people, your community that comes in and basically pays you, in a sense, you have nothing in that business. Don't point the finger at your clientele and tell them that they're the issue when it's the mass numbers of them saying that. I'm not saying you cave into everything that they say. The community, the clientele can be wrong at times. And no, we shouldn't get mad at you for the door getting kicked down, but when the door gets kicked down 20, 30, hundreds of times, that's where the issue is. And then they have the right to be able to say, hey, I don't want to play somewhere. I don't want to be somewhere where it's not either, for a cafe reference, safe to be, or for game reference, enjoyable to be. It's not fun. Don't point the finger at someone for saying, this is not an enjoyable time for me. I'm not, like, you guys need to fix this because we love your game. We love this cafe, but we can't be in it right now.
Mm-hmm. And I think you made probably the best point here. That was, you hit the nail on the head. That's the phrase, I think. So I think, so if you guys have been seeing some Apex Cafe references around the game, know where that is coming from. It is, it's become a meme. There's been some funny usernames being changed, like "this coffee sucks" or "my cafe is on fire" from some of the Apex preds. They're having some fun. We're all having some fun, but it seems like the developers don't really care for it. I don't know why. I think it's legitimate. Like, I think it would be funnier if they knew that they made a mistake with that tweet and be like, let's have some fun with it. But instead they're like actually pissed that people are messing around and saying the cafe sucks.
Acknowledge, and again, it goes back to what we've been saying for quite some time now. Respawn, we know you guys are human. If you make a mistake, own up to it. Show humility. The community's going to respond to that effectively, and you're going to gain favor with them. Don't just sit there and say, no, you guys are fucking wrong. We're the right ones. We know what we're doing. You have no idea what's going on. You probably do know more than we do. But we still know when something's wrong, and you still know too, and you just need to admit to it every now and then.
Medina. So let's move on here a little bit. If you guys do see that going on, just know where that is coming from. The cafe's burning down. Hopefully we can save it. We want to see this cafe thrive. We want to see this cafe do well. Also, if you're sending death threats to Respawn hideouts, go fuck yourself. All right, that is so stupid. He's the one guy in this cafe who's trying to keep the building from falling down.
He's the dude with the squirt bottle in the middle of the inferno.
Yes,
pretty much.
He got some death threats this week, and they were I wouldn't say death threats, but they were like really coming at him, reaming him for no reason. Respawn hideouts is not the problem here. It is not him. If you really want to get deeper into this and figure out what's been going on, you need to watch iLoot Games' video. What's it called?
Hackers Win.
Hackers Win. Watch that video. The way iLoot Games describes the entire situation is literally perfect. He brings out great points. He gives both sides. And the thing that I think he highlighted the most was, don't bully the devs. There's no point in bullying the devs. It's, you got to get your point across. Don't be an asshole about it. Just like we don't want the devs to be assholes to us and make us look like fucking idiots when they bring up cafe bullshit. Let's move on to the rest of the show. We've got a great show for you guys here. We're going to get into the Raise Energy question, go into the Reddit discussion talking about some leaked changes to Lifeline, Octane, and Loba in Season 9. Then we're going to hit our main discussion with the War Games segment, go into our story time, and finish off the show with gambling. So, boys, let's head on down to the Raise Energy question of the week. Don't forget to head on down to repsports.com, boys and girls, where you can use code BANNER to get 15% off all Rep Sports products. Raise Energy question of the week. What would each legend's rap name be? And what kind of rapper would they be? Let's get into it.
You want me to hit it first?
Well, I could go first if you want.
Listen, I'll hit it first.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. No,
you look like you're over there ready to go.
I'm ready to spit some
I saw
bars.
Kyle's list earlier. He's got like fucking 20 of them.
He's got Eddie.
Dude, for Jib, his rapper name is going to be Big Brudda.
Big Brudda.
Big Brudda.
That's good. That's
Honestly, Gibraltar definitely reminds me of like a Rick Ross
Dude,
type
he definitely
rapper.
be Rick Ross. Okay. He come in, he'd be like, Big Boss.
Honestly, too, all of Gibraltar's music videos would be flames.
Yes. Before you go on to your next Legends rap name,
shoot.
B, did you have one for Gibraltar as well?
I do, and I'm saving it for when we actually go through the names. I'm going to save it for when we actually hit these names. I kind of wanted to go through and see which type of rapper the Legends we thought they would be, if you guys had any of those thoughts.
Oh, dude, I got a thought for one of them, but I'm not going to...
Go ahead.
Well, it's my thought for Loba.
Okay,
shoot.
Straight up Nicki Minaj.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yep.
I actually think it's worse than that.
I don't think it's good by any sense. I'm saying, think of Nicki Minaj and add a little bit of a wannabe, like
not prime Nicki Minaj. You're
no. I'm talking
shit Nicki Minaj.
Shit Nicki, like literally shit Nicki Minaj, and make her think that she can sing without autotune when she really can't.
Oh no! Oh,
Have one
no,
of, like a couple of those little verses in there. Like, oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Brian,
those kind of.
I actually think it's worse than that.
You think
And
she's the Cardi, bro?
I think she's Cardi.
Oh no!
And here's the thing: Nicki Minaj, I can at least respect. Cardi, I cannot. Cardi is just god awful.
Nicki's never fucked Wayne or fucked Drake.
All her life, man. Fuck's sake. Honestly, I definitely think Loba fits into the Cardi B category. It's more of like a hype thing rather than actual talent. I think Nicki has somewhat of talent. Like, there's been prime Nicki Minaj phases where she was decent, right?
Listen, prime Nicki Minaj was back when she didn't have her own album and she was just featuring on things. She was way
She killed
better.
it.
She
She
was
used to
way,
kill
way
it.
better. She was killing it. Then she got her own album, and all of it was dog shit except for one song.
Yeah. So these opinions are all our own. Don't come at us. I know there's a lot of Minaj people out there who would probably want to come for our necks, but that's just our opinion. All right. Don't get
Bro,
crazy.
You
don't
just
get crazy.
attacked Cardi.
Well,
I'm more worried about the Cardi fans than Minaj fans.
Cardi
You're
fans.
a Cardi fan.
Oh, dude. Cardi fans won't waste their time with
Please.
me. They won't waste their time with me. But I definitely think you're on the right track. I just think it's a little worse than what you're saying. I think it's Cardi B, unfortunately.
Yep.
It sucks. I don't want to picture
do
Loba
it.
like that.
I didn't want to do it, but you know what? I do have a name for her, but I'll save that for a little later.
Yeah, save that for later. Troy, you have any on this list that just stands out to you for like what type of rapper they would be?
You know what? I have to say that I do like type, yes, but I'm going to need your guys' help to kind of fill in what rapper would match it.
Okay.
But for Mirage, I thought his rap name would be Lil Tipsy because he fucking drinks all the time.
Owns
and
a bar.
I could see that dude doing country rap.
Country
But
rap?
I don't know anybody that does.
There's a country
rap.
rapper
Sparks?
named Colt Ford. Colt Ford is a
Oh
country
yeah,
rapper.
Colt
Colt
Ford
Ford.
or Bubba Sparks. Either one of those.
I actually kind of
who
pictured
else?
Mirage as like a Drake type where he's singing and rapping at the same time.
Bro, I pictured him as Russ.
Yeah,
Russ.
I think?
Russ.
I think
Yeah.
he's like maybe like a lighter version of
Russ is pretty light.
Russ is pretty light, bro.
Literally,
Literally,
about
like,
as light as it gets.
Mirage is Russ. He's going to be classified under that rap hip hop status.
Yeah.
That were rap hip hop pop type deal.
Mm-hmm.
But that very slow, just going off the beat. Nothing else is really carrying the song. That's about it.
I feel that.
Russ doesn't really have much going. For
I
him.
love
I'm sorry, man.
picturing Mirage.
I still listen to Russ.
Yeah.
I would still listen to Mirage.
Russ is like good on like a relaxing day.
Yeah.
But if you're like trying to listen to something hard and like get pumped up, Russ is not the
I
way
will
to
say
go.
this: I think Mirage might be one of the wittiest ones in this roster.
Oh, he'll have some bars.
He'll have some.
bars.
He'll have some lines in those very slow songs where, like, hold on, play that back. I was zoning out. Did I hear that right?
He'll have some bars for like a minimum security prison. Like it won't be crazy. Like there's no like
There's subtle
yeah,
bars.
subtle
Yeah.
bars.
You can have
Yeah.
subtle
Yeah.
bars.
If he wasn't going to be a country rapper, there's going to be a very, very small number of people in the Discord and listening to this podcast that knows who this rapper is. But there's a rapper that used to be on Rhymesayers named Prof, and Prof is just a professional degenerate, but the dude is amazing. Go listen to the song Gompo or Andre the Giant or any of his songs. And he could also go that direction where the dude is just insanely witty and he's just a party monster.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he is. He
That's
is a
what
party
he is,
monster.
yeah.
I have one that I think fits to a perfect T. I think Lifeline would fit in like the Doja Cat category, where she can rap, come up with some bars. Doja Cat will sometimes hit you with a bar, and you're like, I didn't expect that. She'll hit you with a really good bar, but she can sing. So she can also create songs and do different stuff like that. I feel like Lifeline fits into that perfectly.
I feel that.
Doja Cat, I think, just came out with a new album.
Yeah, she did. Not so long ago.
I need to listen to that. I like Doja Cat
I'm
a
going
lot.
to be real. I've never listened to Doja Cat unless it's with Troy.
That makes sense.
And that's not because, and I still don't know Doja Cat. The only song I know with Doja Cat is the one that goes moo.
Dude, Doja's great. I've
Yeah.
seen her live.
Doja's pretty live.
She's worth the money.
You did see her live, huh?
Yeah, she's worth the money.
Dude, Doja Cat's sick. I picture Lifeline fitting into that
Yeah, I
category.
could see her as like a Doja Cat.
The other one I picture is Octane being Busta Rhymes. Just going fast as
Just fucking
shit.
fast as.
Yeah, really.
Let's go. Just goes off.
I gotta get it, and I gotta get it, and I gotta get it.
The only one I had was I pictured Watson being like getting famous for just a terrible song. She's like a one-hit wonder, but in the bad way.
What about
I feel like she's like the baby when he's like completely off beat and rapping.
I could see what was that joke song? It wasn't even rap. It was you remember Friday? You remember the song Friday? I could picture
Rebecca
Watson
Black
doing that kind of shit. For her, I had her rap name as Wet Electric because with the E's as threes.
That's hilarious. Let's get into the fucking names. That's where we need to be going. All right, Lifeline. Do you guys have any name for Lifeline?
I don't have any for Lifeline.
This one sounds so dumb now that I'm reading it out loud. I almost don't want to read it. I put Mike Medic. That's all I had.
Mike Medic,
That's
dude.
pretty sick.
Mike Medic?
Mike
I thought that sucked.
No,
Okay.
It took me a minute.
I feel better.
It took me
me a
like
second to catch
0.5
it.
milliseconds.
I actually like that.
Okay.
Mike Medic, dude.
Anybody else for Lifeline?
Nope.
For Gibraltar, I put drive-through.
Man, I hit him good. You fucking did him dirty.
I did him dirty
bro.
as I possibly
Dirty.
could. He's honestly my main now, and I love messing with. I feel like he's my little brother, and I get to just mess with him all the time.
No, bro, he's the big brother.
He's the big brother,
he's the big
bro.
brother. Yeah,
He's the big brother.
So I actually had him Gibraltar as Lo Cajona.
Lil Cajona.
Lo Cajona. That's
That makes
sick,
sense.
though.
I like that. You have one? You have one from Kyle? You already said it. Huh?
I already said it.
What is it?
It's Big Brother. Bro.
Big brother.
Big
I like
brother.
that. I like that. Anybody for Octane?
I have. You probably already take this, but it's Waka Flocktane because.
Damn it, you fucker!
I know.
That was my old
That was
username.
your old username.
Yeah, mine was Waka Flocktane. If you guys find Waka Flocktane on PlayStation, that's me. That's me. So go ahead and add him. So that's who I am. Brian, any for Octane?
I don't have any for Octane, no.
Troy?
Nope.
No Octane. All right, Caustic. I put DJ Plausible.
I like that.
fucking
That
sick.
was a good
I
one.
just chose a good name.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I went with MC Smoke Show.
That's dope.
That might fit for Bangalore too.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
I didn't
even
do-
I forgot she was a part of the cast.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I actually did. No, I didn't. I
No,
didn't.
I
write a
wrote one
Bangalore
for
name.
Bang. I got one. For
Okay.
Oh, you
Nobody
got one
else
for
for nobody else
Are
for
you gonna
Caustic.
say it for Caustic?
Caustic, I mean, the obvious Doc Knox.
Hey,
Doc
that's
Knox
still a
is
good
not
one.
bad
Yeah.
though.
I feel like that's obvious.
It's
Still a good
obvious,
one.
but it's not a bad
It's still
name.
a good one.
whatsoever.
Like, I was like, Doc Knox or Dr. Knox. Like, I feel like it's Doc
Like,
Knox.
listen,
with
dude.
his.
If Doc Knox dropped a new album, I'd be listening.
I'd be listening to it.
Yeah.
It had the
I
parental
picture-
advisory. It would just be parental advisory.
Just
I
the
feel-
whole
yeah,
thing is
right.
Yeah, there'd be
I
no
feel
other
like-
album art.
Doc Knox would be like E40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Caustic.
dude. Yeah.
Caustic is E40. For Crypto, I pictured him as like a sad boy type rapper, like a
Yeah.
Juice World or something like that. His name, I just put Crypto. I think that's just a
How
sick
could
rap
it not
name.
be?
It's just got to be crypto.
Yeah.
I pictured him. Okay, so you guys know how the rapper from Linkin Park left Linkin Park?
Yeah, yeah.
What was his name?
Mike Shinoda.
Mike Shinoda.
Mike Shinoda. Thank you. I picture Crypto as Mike Shinoda, but he went to. They made the song Fort Minor. He went to.
Remember the name.
Yeah, he went to. The only song they ever did decent at was Remember the Name. But I picture Crypto being the guy that makes the song Remember the Name.
And he's just kind of like in a rock band, but then he leaves and goes.
Yeah,
to
exactly. And he
Really?
tries to. He's like, I'm a better rapper than the group, and then leaves and finds out he's not.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us have one for Rampart. I racked my brain. I could not think of a rap
For
name for
Rampart.
Rampart.
For
No-
Rampart?
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
Nothing I can say.
I
on air.
could not.
I
think
could
of a
say
name.
something dumb like Machine Gunna, but like
That is actually sick.
Machine Gunna.
What's her name again? It's Remy Perrick or something. That's her real name or
Remy
something.
boy.
Parquet? No,
Par-
Parquet is Watson.
Yeah, that's Watson.
Okay, I got two ones I want to shoot out here really quick because I don't think any of you guys had one for Wraith or for Bang.
I don't have one for Wraith or for Bang.
Okay, so for Wraith, I have Purple Void. Is her rap name.
Ooh,
I thought that would be pretty dope. And
album cover would be sick on that.
yeah, the album cover would be dope.
That
and
would
then
be.
and for Bang, I have Young Bangarang.
Young Bangarang.
Young Bangarang.
Bangarang.
Yo,
dude.
I picture Bangarang in her music videos like we've seen rap music videos. I picture her like leaning over like this, dog tags dangling from the neck.
For Mirage, I didn't get to say mine, but I had his rapper name as Lil Tricky.
I actually had Minaj as his rap name
Yeah, that's pretty good.
because he has multiple.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pictured that. I
That'd
still
be
think
sick.
he's the Drake type though. I can't picture him as any other thing.
Me
I just
either.
picture Russ, which is really similar. Like,
Yeah.
as far as like style wise goes, it's similar.
Same thing. Okay. Anybody have one for Rev?
So Rev, I didn't have a name for him, but the way I picture Revenant is like the NBA YoungBoy type, where when you listen to his music, you immediately want to punch somebody in the face.
Okay. That's
Which is just the meme on Twitter. It's like you listen to NBA YoungBoy, you're fighting.
Okay.
So I picture Revenant as that.
I have his rapper name as Young Skulltown.
That's dope.
Dude, I like that.
That's
I
dope.
like that.
What you guys picture him as like a Suicide Boys rapper? Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I pictured him like you pictured him.
Yeah.
Where it's like he's like that like heavy. I've never heard of NBA YoungBoy, but there's a guy I listen to called Harper with 2 A's, and that dude like every time I listen to that guy, I'm just thinking
You're like,
about
I want to get in a fight.
dude, I want to fucking punch someone's lights out. So yeah, that's how I saw him too.
Yeah, I feel that. A Horizon rap name. I put Horizon. That's a rap name. Same with Crypto. It's just a rap name. It's sick.
I was literally staring at both of those for the longest time, going, "What the fuck
Who?
do I put for these?" Horizon and Crypto, like the names themselves.
just
Yeah,
figured
Horizon's
that
really
was
good.
You could spell Horizon. Oh, actually, I wrote Horizon. I'm sorry. With his instead of an O at the end, I
that's
put an
kinky.
E.
That's
So it's
kinky.
like Zen.
I like
Horizon.
That's pretty sick.
I did that.
So, for Pathfinder, this is one I'm really proud of. It's his rapper name is Swervin' Mervin.
That's sick. Swervin' Mervin, baby. I actually put for Pathfinder, his rap name would be Eminem because they both rap like robots.
Ooh,
They're the same
That's
style.
true.
dude, throwing shade.
Same style.
Throwing shade.
I don't hate
You
it.
mean Slim
I don't hate
Shady?
it.
I had put MC Tamaguchi.
And then for Fuse, I have absolutely nothing.
For Fuse, I put Arc Flow.
Dude, where are you coming
Yeah,
up
what
with
in
this
the
shit?
fuck, dude? That's off
I
the
thought
wall. but
because
that's
like
good.
his best ability is the fact that he can chuck grenades so far, and the arc star is the
Arc
best
flow?
grenade. So I was like, what's good? And at first I was like, young arc star. I was like, nah, he's old though. I was like,
Arc
what's
flow.
a good one? I was like, you know what? Arc flow.
Arc Flow is sick, bro.
Yo, arc flow is
Arc
dope.
Flow.
Like, if I didn't already have the greatest rap name for myself from Apex, I would take Arc Flow.
Arc flow.
What's your
I
name?
can't
So my rap name is DJ Spitfire. Rather than Spitfire,
I did a
it's
gun
DJ
one
Spitfire.
too. That's
What'd you
really
do?
good.
What'd you do?
That's really good. What is? Say yours again.
So I don't like the DJ part at first, so I'm just going to change it. It's just Spitfire.
Spitfire, dude.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. I put mine as MC Flatline because I'm killing the competition.
That's what I'm talking about.
in the fucking dirt.
That's what I'm talking about. Kyle, you got one for
I
yourself?
might have to take young arc flow.
I think you need to.
I think I'm going to put young arc flow in the back. I was going to say something about the L star, but I really like young arc flow.
I like Arc Flow a lot.
Arc Flow.
I like Arc Flow a lot. Brian, you got one?
Come on, Brian.
I have,
Brian may
There's-
not be the rapper type. He might need a producer tag. Like
a producer tag.
you know,
you're
you know when
stupid.
the song starts. It's like they have some
DJ Mustard.
Yeah, like there are tags. at the
Mello
beginning.
made it right.
Yeah. Metro Boomin wants some more.
Honestly, I'm trying to figure it out, but I want to do something with either the Mozambique
Okay.
or the P2020.
Okay, so maybe we'll have to think about that over the week. We might have to think about that
If
over
you guys
the week.
have any great rapper names for a Mozambique or a P2020,
my
let me
God.
know. I may have to change my gamer tag.
That's
we'll
what
see.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
how about you take MC Flatline because you're already always dead,
I think he has a point.
Fuck up.
and I can be.
When
and I
was the
can
last
be,
time you played with me?
And I could be Thermite.
When
Fuck
was-
your hoe.
Was that a backup that you had ready?
I just made that up.
Would you like that better?
No, but Brian needs something, dude.
I feel like Brian needs a producer tag. Like if we made a song, Brian's not rapping on
L
it.
star rock bars.
I have less rhythm and beat than anyone I've ever met in my life.
We
There's
need
no
a
way I could
producer
find a
tag.
beat.
True.
If any of
Fact
you
check,
guys
true.
listening at home have a producer tag for Brian, let us know. DM it to us. That would be dope. We might have to make a song
Hey,
just with
how-
our names. And
How
shit.
about just super producer?
That's him.
What the fuck?
That's shameless.
That-
That's
yeah.
shameless.
You guys are trading blows already.
I
We're
literally
not
gave
even.
him my name. Okay, I did nothing to you.
Well,
Yeah,
you did
nothing,
give it to him with
nothing.
like a full fucking insult to the face. You're like,
Yeah,
here
that's
you go,
true.
socked him.
That's true.
Let's move on, boys, to the next segment of the show. It's actually, I know we're having fun right now, but something's going to be said here in the next few minutes. I I've been putting this off for a long time, but after the recent leaks coming up for Season 9 and which legends will be changed, my precious AJHA Lifeline will be getting somewhat of a nerf. So on the other side of this, I'm going to be saying goodbye to my beloved. I've spent 8 seasons with her. I guess 9 technically, Season 0. And this is the first time where I think I'm actually going to have to say goodbye.
You guys, I mean, like, you've been on the rocks for a while.
Yeah, it's.
But I mean, technically, 9 seasons, you're almost married. Like, that's what that is. You're almost married by law at that point, common law.
Exactly. And I've been seeing people on the low key. Don't tell her that, but
she knows.
She probably does.
She's been too.
And so I need to say goodbye to her. So on the other side of this, I will be saying goodbye to my beloved. But before that, don't forget to head on down to repsports.com. Use code BANNER, 15% off all Raise Energy products. They have a brand new flavor. It's the South Beach flavor. It got the Miami colors, everything like that. Yeah. Awesome. I haven't tried the flavor yet because I don't think it's in the stores around us. You guys can head on down to the Vitamin Shop. You guys can head on down to GNC. But what you really want to do is save yourself some money. Go on down to repsports.com. Use code BANNER, 15% off. We'll send you guys a personalized card. Once again, code BANNER, 15% off. We're going to head on down to the farewell to Lifeline, and we will see you guys on the other side. Hey, AJ, can we talk real quick?
Come on now, bring it.
Yeah, just come sit. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for sure. I'm definitely a little stressed out.
Breathe easy.
Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. Trust me. Yeah, so this is never easy. But there's some stuff that's been going on. This is the type of stuff that'll keep us separated from each other, and I don't know how long, but it's not looking good for us. It's looking pretty bad.
That's a shame.
It is a shame, and I'm sorry it has to come down to this. This is nobody's fault, but I can't help but wonder what it would have been like if you would have just acted differently.
Check yourself or wreck yourself.
No, you check yourself. You were so hungry with power.
You looking at a fighter.
You're looking at someone who loved you, who wanted the best for you, who was doing everything he could to defend you. Every argument, every single time somebody would say you were overpowered, I would defend you.
Don't be shocked. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you know it all. You know what? That's exactly something your mother would say.
I had a job to do.
You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hands up. I'm sorry. I get crazy thinking about this type of thing with you. I know those games are stressful. I'm sorry. I just get carried away sometimes.
Breathe easy.
I know. Remember all those good times we had? I'm gonna miss the hell out of you. I'm gonna miss us.
Remember this face.
How could I forget? I know this is much more tough on you than me. What are you gonna do?
It's easy. Bleed, patch, and keep moving.
You always know how to keep it positive. I'm gonna miss that. And I hope you miss me too.
Thank you. You made me just a little bit better.
Well, maybe after this whole thing we can find each other again. And maybe it'll be forever this time.
AJHA will be waiting for you down there.
Same for you. I should probably get out of here before it gets too hard to say goodbye, you know?
Don't blame yourself.
I won't. Goodbye, AJHA. I'll see you soon, okay? All right, boys, that was tough. That was tough to have to do, but I think we ended on good terms. And I think in the long run, you know, maybe one day, you know, life's crazy, man. You split apart, and then you never know. One day you walk into a Chick-fil-A, and they're there, and you see them, and you're like, hey, what's up? And you know, you guys get to talking about life, and things start happening, and you're like, hey, maybe we should hang out outside of this fucking Chick-fil-A, and you start catching up and realizing that maybe you guys were meant for each other. You just need a little bit of a break.
Important question.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get a breakup game?
You definitely know I will. I'll stream it live to the whole GMB channel.
Oh, breakup game.
I'll do a breakup stream. I'll do a whole breakup stream.
Whew.
Lifeline only.
Whew.
Lifeline only.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
do
a
that.
good one.
I think she deserves that.
She does.
She does
She
deserve
does.
that. So look out for that. I'm going to post that on social media. A Lifeline only stream, that just like we did for water treatment plant. Without further ado, though, let's get into the Reddit discussion to figure out why I had to say goodbye. And there has been a lot said within the last few weeks, especially from at Titanfall blog on Twitter, some devs talking about things. Lifeline is going to be having some changes coming to her along with Octane and Loba. Lifeline, it looks like from the trailer we saw in the War Games that her res shield is now gone. She can still combat medic, but the res shield is gone, making it, I wouldn't say useless. It's still useful because you're basically, rather than having to res somebody, usually if you're resing a teammate, that means there's only one of you still actively fighting while the other two are A, resing, or B, getting resed. Lifeline still has the ability to have two people available while one is getting resed, but it's not nearly as powerful because that shield is gone, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. To combat that, they're adding faster healing from the Doc drone, and they're trying to come up with some care package improvements. The only problem, boys, is I don't really see any improvement that you can make with the care package at this point. I think if you're looking to really make Lifeline viable from her ult, you're going to have to make a whole new ult. I just don't see another way around this.
So, yeah, it says in the tweet literally below that one, it says they're making the care package a lot better. I don't know what the fuck you could do other than slap a gun on top of it that shoots people. Like, I don't think that there's any way, shape, or form you could make the care package that much better to where it's like, wow, this makes up for it.
The only things that I can think of that fits her kit to be able to do it is it drops twice as fast, at least, so you can use it mid-fight, give you cover, or to drop. So, like, it can fall down, you can res a teammate, drop Doc to heal them faster, and drop ult, which is an incredibly taxing thing for you as a legend to be able to do all three of those mid-fight. And that ult will always drop at least one body armor.
Yeah.
That'd be really good. What if it also, like, connected to you like the drone did? What if it could drop in the fight and then, like, heal you?
What if it was just a flat-out refresh of armor? Like, it refreshed your armor on drop along with... So, like, when it landed, if you opened it, it refreshes your armor immediately, plus it keeps all its normal stuff.
I would love that.
That would be really
good. Because then that's multi-use for your teammates, that's multi-use for... Enemy team can play it as well, which is dangerous, but... That could actually be really good, and it gives you cover. So,
yeah.
Plus, think about it, like, there's really no use for Lifeline's care package after maybe round 2, maybe round 3. Other than that, it just really shows everybody where you're at, because there's a giant blue light letting everybody know, oh, a Lifeline was just here. So it's like, if you had at least to where you could drop it and open it and get a fresh shield from it, like, immediately, that would help.
Or if it tiered up your shield.
Yeah.
Like, it added, almost like the replicator when you...
Put in the 100.
Put in an extra 100 damage to your Evo shield. What if it did that and it healed that 100 damage?
Yeah, that would actually be helpful.
What about this?
It's got to heal in some way.
Well, no, I was thinking about this. What if it went up in tiers of loot as the circle closed? So
that would help.
So
as
are
the
you
circle
saying like
closed.
Final Ring is heirloom loot that you can drop?
Yes.
That would be helpful.
Then,
I wouldn't hate it.
Like red. You're dropping red shield, Krabers, and
that's
so
fucking strong.
No,
but that's insane.
But you got to wait for it to drop, bro. And everybody knows where you're at, but you're getting red shit.
Yeah, the final circle is pretty fucking small.
Yeah, and the final circle is pretty fucking small. You think people are going to let you... You have to do it somewhere out in the open. You can't do it in a building.
Plus, the enemy has the right to open the package. It's not
And
like the
take
enemy
your
can't
shit.
open it. Yeah, well, I am happy about the faster Doc healing. As a Lifeline who's played Lifeline literally since day one, I have used Doc a million times to help myself when I'm by myself. If it healed faster where I could drop it while somebody's trying to kick down a door on me and I could get that extra little bit of health, that's extremely helpful. I would also like to see Doc be able to move again if they're going to take this away. When Doc was able to move and you could push it around a corner or something, that was very helpful.
They didn't like the exploits that you could do with like Gibraltar Shield and shit, but like literally it's so dumb. Like nobody in their right mind, it's a fucking meme. Nobody's going to throw a Gibraltar Shield on top of a Lifeline thing and push it.
Yeah, I could see it happening, but it's not going to happen very often. Very few situations.
Very few situations where it'd actually be useful, and you'd be running both Gibraltar and Lifelines.
Either way, Lifeline's definitely getting, I would say, a nerf. I do really appreciate the faster healing from the Doctrine, but the real question is, how fast? Because it's pretty slow right now.
And what are they doing to the fucking care?
And what are they doing to the care package? We move on to Octane, who now has his stim, rather than going from 12 damage, is now up to 20.
Did you read the reason why they fucking did this? So they said that Octane's pick rate went up to 25%. And I was like, so what? The Octane pick rate went up because the combo between Revenant and him being able to use the jump pad to get there so quickly was the problem. Don't go after my boy.
Even Octane without Revenant has been getting picked more just because he's a useful legend now.
Yeah, the jump pad's great. You know, everybody likes to run faster. What the fuck? What's the miss about that? And you don't have to carry small heals. You just, for health, you just carry medkit.
Okay, so there is a big spike because of the Octane Revenant combo. If you want to lower the percentage down from 25 a little bit, but still keep them meta, all you do is you put the delay on Death Totem interacting with friendly legend ults. Yeah. So like they can't open care packages, they can't use Wraith Portal like they've already done 2 Wraith Portals. Mm-hmm. They can't hit the jump pad right away. It makes that delay happen so that the push isn't as oppressive, so that Octane becomes less viable in that sense. Then you might see a Pathfinder be opted in more. You might see Wraith be opted in more because now it's closer to those ranges. But like, you don't go after the stim. The stim is what makes him an independent legend and able to play outside of other legends. The pad is what makes him able to be playable with other legends, and it's not even him. It's the other legends as far as a Rampart, a Revenant, or a Crypto or someone like that exploits his pad. It's not Octane that's the issue. It's the ones that are exploiting him.
I think it's hilarious how Octane has been the first legend to ever be the new, like the first he was the first DLC add-on legend. Yeah. He was the first DLC legend.
If you don't count Caustic,
he's been not viable for literally fucking
always.
Ever.
He's never
like
been viable.
This was the first season he actually made sense and pros actually used him, and they're like, you know what? We don't like this. Like it's his only season he's ever been able to be played outside of like
we don't like fast
bronze and casuals.
We don't like fast, exciting gameplay.
I think if you really wanted to just make Octane decent, you do something like Brian said, or you could just go back to the original healing, like passive healing that he got, because now it's like much faster, right? You know?
What they did is basically made Stim more of an escape mechanism than an engagement. You can't really engage with Stim as much without higher repercussions. You have the same, higher risk for the same result currently. What it is now is, because you can't kill yourself with Stim. You still cannot kill yourself by stimming. No. So now it's, okay, my health is beneath a fifth of my total health. I can stim with no repercussions right now, and I can get the fuck out. All they did was they increased that range on the bottom end of the scale and hurt it at the top end of the scale.
Just nerf the fucking ult. You don't need to nerf the passive or the ability. That's what makes him fun to play. Like, that's like the main key part. If you just nerf the ult and just make it longer for him to get the pad, I really don't think it's...
I think they should keep the way the ult bounces now. I think it's an interesting dynamic where it's like if you're sliding, you're more of shot out of a cannon.
No, I love that. That's great. I'm just saying, make it take longer to get it.
That would make sense because you're still fast without it. So then we move on to Loba, who is somehow getting kind of like a nerf. Doesn't really make sense. I can't tell if it's a buff or a nerf, and I really won't be able to tell until we see the Season 9 patch notes. But they have confirmed that there are going to be some changes for Loba in Season 9, them being Respawn. Lots of fixes and quality of life changes to her bracelet, which have been much, 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 much needed because her bracelet doesn't fucking work half the time. It's non-existent. There's really no reason to use it. The only reason you're using Loba at this point is for the Black Market Boutique, which is what they're nerfing. Yeah. So it says light nerf to the Black Market Boutique. I can only imagine that would be something like you land at 50% ult. Like that's what I would think they would do. But I'm not 100% sure, because what does that mean? Does it mean they make the area smaller? Does it mean that they take away the 50%, like I said? Or does it mean that they make it longer to to get.
If they do anything other than take away the 50% at the beginning, I'm going to be fucking pissed. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that's just terrible.
I would have to agree with you on that.
The character has been absolutely useless for ever since she came out in season 5 till now, and you're just fixing her 4 seasons later, and you think that as soon as you fix her, you're going to nerf her. Like that's your genius plan. That is the worst decision they could make.
Even if you nerf the black market, you damn well better fix that tactical. We've said it multiple times. Loba's power, it's not in the black market. It's in the tactical. When the tactical works, it's all right. It needs to move faster. It needs to...
There's a couple of things that
it needs to be able to go through a fucking window. This is one of the... We've seen Loba get picked more lately, and that is definitely because of the black market.
Yeah.
Now, what if they said that her black market is getting a nerf, and it's... Instead of them buffing it for her, in the sense that she gets extra stuff, what if it's her teammates get less?
I don't see an issue with it, man. I think if that should be a plus of running a Loba, is that you get as much ammo as you need.
Yeah, because you take a fucking huge nerf to your team in every other way.
Exactly. Like literally, it only helps you in like the end game if you're trapped in a building and you need to get some shit. Then that helps you.
I mean,
Other than that, I mean, she's got nothing, man, and especially with the teleporter, that just her tactical just being totally fucked, like, is just terrible.
And it doesn't help that her hitbox is probably one of the worst. So not only are you not getting a tactical, and your passive, I won't say is useless, but it's got to be on the lower tier of passives.
It's a quality of life.
Yeah, it's more of a quality of life thing. Your hitbox, and you're getting hit from angles and directions that normally
Thighs too
players...
thick.
Huh?
Thighs too thick.
I honestly think, like, I'm not even kidding at this point, she should be fortified. Like, her fucking ass is gigantic. She's got to be fortified.
She's fucking thick, bro. Like, and like, I can feel it when I play her. I feel like I'm getting fucking
chunky. You feel chunky.
You feel
bro.
like you're getting shredded, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Well, we won't know exactly what's going to take place until, like I said, we see those Season 9 patch notes. But either way, lots of these changes are kind of questionable. We've also heard some things in the pipeline about Bloodhound being looked at. I think that's fair. I gotta be honest, I think that's fair. But these are the things that either Respawn has confirmed or have been massively leaked, so we're talking about it a little bit here, and that's why I had to say my farewells. But we're gonna move on down to the main segment of the show, talk a little bit about this War Games event that's going on. We are gonna hit a quick ad, and we will see you guys on the other side. Alright, so Apex Legends today dropped the War Games event. We got a bunch of cool skins. We got like a nice little LTM rotation going on for the next few weeks. We've got some trackers so you can get some free stuff if you just like to play the game and not spend any money on it, not add to that tip jar at the cafe. We've got a lot of that stuff going on. Let's talk a little bit about War Games. LTMs wise, today is the first day of it. We got Second Chance LTM. And this is what I've been talking about for forever. We've got content creators creating content. Holy fuck. We've got dudes dropping 50, 60 kills. We've got fucking 9,000 damage games coming out from content creators.
Insane.
This is what I'm talking about. This is taking a page out of the Warzone book here. This is grabbing yourself some of your best players and putting them on display for others to be like, holy fuck, I want to do that. This Second Chance game mode, I wouldn't mind seeing it as like another mode maybe at some point, like a duos or something like that, where you're just Second Chance all the time trying to ramp up those kills, break records. That's really what it is. You're just breaking records.
If they really want to go at it like that, I say throw them in the fucking arena mode that's going to be coming.
Oh, fuck yeah, baby.
And
we got to talk about that at the end
I
of
know,
the
I'm
segment,
excited.
too.
I'm excited for that.
We got to
Stay
talk
tuned for that
about
one.
that.
But this one that's going on right now, this is the one that I saw when I saw the list. I go, that's the one I want to play.
Yes, and you only have 48 hours to get in there and test it out. Now, the thing that I've noticed, and I don't know if you guys have noticed this.
Wait, it's only 2 days?
Yeah, 48 hours.
Fuck, man.
Bro, I'm playing till my eyes fucking bleed.
That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I've noticed this. Gamers like to complain. That's just something that they like to do. And
Happens.
hey, listen, I'm a gamer. I like to complain. I have seen no complaints of this game mode. at all on Twitter, on Instagram, nowhere. I haven't seen anybody complain about this game mode right now. We got probably 30 seconds into the Ring Flare event, and people were fucking crying their eyes out. Nobody's complaining about Second Chance. I think people are really enjoying this game mode, and it could be something that we see in the future. So I'm excited about that.
What if we see it come permanent?
That'd be dope.
That'd be insane.
Like in the actual BR mode?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like that, but I do like the idea of it being another mode. I still like... I always want to have that original mode. You know?
Thinking, like, what if it's... Think of the original mode, but they get sent to the arena mode.
That'd be interesting.
Die,
so basically like a gulag type?
In a sense, yeah, but we have to... If we're going to be having that future thing that we're going to get to... implementing it into the real game itself might not be a bad choice.
Well, hilarious.
So then after Second Chance, we're going to get Ultra Zones. You're going to be competing for top loot. So you're going to be trying to go after those crazy loot areas. I don't think that one's going to be very much different from like regular gameplay.
I think that one's just going to be like the hot drop. It's just more places. You know what I mean?
Then after Ultra Zones, we're going to get auto banners, automatically retrieve fallen banners. So I'm going to be playing with Brian a lot during those 2 days.
Well, you need somebody to pick you up?
No, quite the opposite, Brian. Actually, I don't want to have to go pick up your banner for this.
Last time you and me played duos, you died first every time. I had more damage than you every time. And then Kyle got in there. And then Kyle got in there. And it completely flipped the script. I started losing every single fight I got a part of. I mean, Kyle, just saying.
Oh, my God.
I mean, when you're this good of a teammate, you just can't help it sometimes.
I don't want to hear it. Then we move on to killing time. The round time is reduced whenever a legend dies.
What the?
And I don't know if that means like a squad or just an individual legend.
I think it's a legend.
Individual.
It's got to be legend. It's probably like a 10-second cutoff.
No, dude, that's insane though. Still,
those games are going to go so fast,
bro. It's just going to force those games are going to be nonstop action.
You're going to be at the corner of the circle and it's just going to drop.
Okay, dude, even if it was a 5-second, like if you drop early and the ring is far away from you, you got to start moving fucking immediately.
Think of
loot is going to be hard to come by.
Think of how many people die off rep though.
That's what I'm saying. You drop if you drop water or what Caustic's place now?
Caustic Town Takeover?
Yeah, if you drop the Caustic Town Takeover and you have to go all the way up to the fucking ship, Spotted Lake, bro, that's a long fucking hike, especially when every time somebody dies, 5 extra seconds, 10 extra seconds just gets chunked off that fucking clock.
Mobility legends at their finest. Man.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. You're going to be wanting to move fast.
Octane's stem. Minus a fifth.
I gotta use. No. He's still going to be good until season 9. So we got to use him while he's still good.
Listen, I'm playing Pathfinder in that one, hands down.
Playing Octane. I'm selling.
And then we finish it off in the event with armor regen. Shield regenerates. Now, if I am after the event concludes, it will be time for season 9. So I don't know. Yeah. So this is just once this event ends, we are headed on down to Season 9.
Did they cut a week off the time?
Yeah, because remember there was the Chinatown event that was supposed to happen.
Oh, and they cut a week off the actual season itself.
I think so, because of that event being renamed. Last one being armor regen. I kind of think that's like
it's just a test for
something.
It's
either Watson or
it's just a test for Watson, man. That's all it is.
I love her. Sorry, Brian. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it could be a test for armor regen. That sounds like Flashpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's exactly like Flashpoint.
It's Flashpoint. But they just renamed it, and you could probably bring healables into it. Is the difference?
Yeah.
Now I enjoyed the shit out of Flashpoint.
Flashpoint was a fun ass game,
and there's
okay.
There's only I don't see anything wrong with like kind of taking a new take on an old idea because these games have been around like forever now. You know what I mean? Like almost so many things have been tried. So.
I'm just glad we're not getting Armed and Dangerous anymore.
I desperately wanted third-person mode again.
That's the sniper.
Third-person mode was so fun, dude.
I don't think it's coming back.
I don't think it ever will, but it was one of the funnest LTMs I've ever played.
You want to know which one I miss? The one where it was only heirloom weapons on the fucking ground.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that
Dude,
either.
it was Gold Rush.
Yeah,
it was back when
Rush.
heirloom weapons were still gold, so it was technically all the gold weapons you can get at the time, which weren't really good. It was like the gold G7 and like shit like that. But you could pick up a fucking Kraber every now and then. You would actually get to play with these guns you don't get to play with often. But it was LTM, so everyone had them, so it was somewhat balanced to a degree. I mean, every gun was overpowered, but every gun was overpowered.
Okay.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if the only reason that one of these LTMs or any of the LTMs up to this point, especially these because they feel very like experimental, like they're using the 2 days to just like see how people like it. I wonder how none of them are like a mode where it's bigger lobbies. It has to be because their lobbies can't handle it.
That's what I would think.
It has to be.
I mean, we've been calling for bigger lobbies since this show began, and
Warzone moved up, right? Because they moved up from
100 to like 250 or 150 or
So
something like that.
what if this is their way of making bigger lobbies? The LTM that's hitting right now, as we're recording this, is the one where you come back to life and you drop in again with loaded gun, your kit loaded out. That could be their way of saying we can't increase the lobby size, but if everyone gets an extra life, that's essentially increasing the lobby size by double.
technically.
That's
maybe our
not what
servers
it's doing.
but maybe our servers can't handle 120, can't handle 90 or whatever it is.
It would have to be 99.
It wouldn't have to be 99.
3.
They had to go by 3, so they could also bump it up to 120, or they could bump it up to any increment of 3.
I think 99 would be fine.
No, if they kicked it up to 120, dude, you realize
It'd be twice as dense. So it would be twice as easy to find action.
You'd
That's
have
what
to
I'm saying.
twice as
So,
dense the loot pool too as well.
Yeah, but this way you don't have to make the loot pool more dense because it's the same number of people.
Uh-huh.
And so that issue is fixed. They don't have to balance
Right.
the loot pool again. Because I think that's one thing that we can say is in the current Apex,
The loot feels fine.
loot feels fine.
Loot feels fine.
So they don't have to balance the loot pool. You drop in with it, and there's more kills to be available. You get great clips of people coming back to life and getting a second chance, and you just solo kill the squad that killed your squad. Like that's
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying.
That's content to watch. It's not exactly 120. It's not bigger lobbies per se, but it might be the closest thing that they can offer us at this point in time.
I would be down with that. And here's the thing. Like, we have a lot of people playing Call of Duty and streaming it. But what are they streaming? They're streaming Warzone. They're not streaming multiplayer or anything like that. If Apex made it to where content creators are streaming Second Chance rather than casuals or ranked, fuck it. Like, your views are views.
So you're just
Dude,
saying
it makes people
add it in as
way-
another mode.
Yeah.
It makes people way more ballsy.
Exactly.
When they have a second chance.
Like we said, there's
Yeah.
fucking 50-plus kill games. There's 9,000 damage games. That's
Dude,
insanity.
I think it's hella dumb to like, and I don't know, I don't have any evidence that this is what they're doing. But if what they're doing is like, well, we're going to do a second chance mode because we're seeing that it's working in other BRs, but we can't take everything from those other BRs because like we want to stay original. It's like, well, if you're seeing that like a higher density of people is also working, like stop, and you have the capability of doing it, like then you should fucking do it.
Yeah.
Like, and like I said, I don't know if they have the capability, and I don't know if that's their mindset. But if it was, that would be dumb.
I keep going back to this, and I've said it off the mic a few times. Going to Switch and making the game available on Switch, I think, set them back from so many things that they needed to be actually working on. Because the Switch version, you can only go at 70 POV, and it's only at 720 resolution.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, what was the point of that? Why didn't, instead of you putting the game on Switch, and I know another company handled it, but why didn't you just work on stuff like this? Like, why didn't you just work on all of these other problems or creating like bigger lobby sizes?
The whole cafe thing that's going on that we mentioned at the beginning of the pod, everything is pointing to where can I save a buck? Where can I save a buck? And that makes me really sad. Like, it, honest to God, makes me really sad. Oh, well, you don't want to pay for the servers that would allow you to, handle 99 people, even though your maps are the size that could easily handle it. Like, that's a huge quality of life issue. Like, that's a major flaw.
Yeah, it's in a weird state right now. Let's talk a little bit about these skins, because these are the old Iron Crown event skins, and they're fucking sick. They're recolors, which normally I would complain about, but I'm not going to today, because all of the skins are fucking awesome.
It's like a black and burnt copper theme
Dude,
sort of a deal.
yeah,
it's awesome.
Really, really good.
Gibraltar fucks out loud.
Can we just throw out that the ironclad skins are also some of the most sought after skins in Apex Legends?
Yeah,
Like,
especially
everyone
that Bloodhound one.
Yeah, everyone wanted some of those, and they're giving them out, but they're saying we're keeping the original ones exclusive.
Yeah.
Which I actually like the fact that say the people who spent their money on the original ones that were a limited time, like limited event thing, you're getting to keep yours. That's a for real limited time offer that they gave, and now you're getting another opportunity to get a recolor of it. Probably not going to be as sought after, but still really cool to see.
I feel like we cannot put Pathfinder at the top of the list because that skin of Pathfinder has cheeks. It's got cheeks.
Listen, dude,
It does
Pathfinder
have
made
cheeks.
his way under the cheek scale.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
It
he's
does.
like,
Yeah, it was shocking, dude.
Like,
he might be above fucking.
He has a bigger ass in that freaking skin than Wraith does in hers.
That's what I'm saying.
Dude,
Crazy.
so true. He went from big balls to big cheeks.
But yeah, so we got all those cool skins, Pathfinder, Wraith, all the OGs pretty much got a nice looking skin. Not all of them, but most of them. And then we got a nice little tracker. Either way, this War Games event, it has a lot to offer us. Obviously, Season 8 has been a trial, I think, for everybody at this table, whether it's not getting lobbies, cheating, not getting teammates, glitches, bugs. It's been a hard season, but War Games is a nice reminder that we're just a few days away from Season 9. We're probably a few days away from some teasers, figuring out what's going to be happening, what maps are going to be in rotation, what changes are going to be coming to Legends, new Legends, possibly new weapons, although I don't think any new weapons are coming. We're so close to a new chapter, and it's been very tough this season, but I cannot wait to start the new chapter. So let's finish off Season 8 right, with a smile on our face. We don't have to be negative anymore. Let's go in there, have as much fun as we can. We're probably not going to get teammates. We're probably not going to have a whole lot going on, but get yourself a nice little skin for the legend you like. Finish off the War Games event, and get ready for Season 9 and the 3v3 arena mode that we are going to be getting a teaser for.
Dude,
and if you haven't seen it on Twitter already, you need to check out our boy, Jack, at Someone Who Leaks, posted it. This event is where you're going to see that teaser by going to different areas across the map. You're going to get yourself a little key card. When you get that key card, you go into the firing range and you use the key card on the platform that randomly appeared at, the midway point of the season, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
So you go back there, and you might meet an old friend of ours named Ash, who is going to be the announcer of the arena mode. 3v3 arena mode. It's going to be fucking awesome, dude.
Bro, I know I'm still talking about the respawn going, or the second chance going back to the arena mode, but I find it absolutely hilarious to get to the arena mode. They put you back in the training room.
I know, right?
So you die, you have to go back to the training room, kid. Go.
Well,
all right, now you get to pass through.
According to our sources, there are probably going to be more than one map, which is going to be interesting. I don't know if that's going to be immediate, but there are maps in the future, and a lot of them relate and tie to Titanfall 2, and I can't get enough of that. So it's going to be great, boys. This teaser, I've always said the most hype moment I've ever had in Apex Legends was when we got that 2-minute video of thinking we were getting Forge, and then Revenant comes and stabs him in the fucking back. That was the most hype moment I've ever had in my life. This arena mode teaser, when I saw it, it immediately... I won't put it above that, but it was a close second because I fucking love Ash to death. I am so excited. And not only do we get that, we get the 3v3 arena mode. That's something that, we can load up with Troy and go hard. Every single
baby.
time.
Hey, listen. First week it comes out, we have to do a 2v2
We got to do some
stream.
content.
Dude, we're going to fuck each other up.
If we have
bro,
the ability
we gotta
to do
do content with
2v2
that.
stream, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
And you know what? There is a ranked mode for that.
It's coming out with it.
Yeah. So there's going to be a
there's
new...
gonna be a ranked mode?
It's
there's
coming
ranked.
out
We
with
can
the release.
literally do
Fuck
3v3
yeah.
ranked.
Fuck
Dude,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
Dude, this could be absolutely amazing for the game. I just hope so much that this comes out and fucking
Works.
Yes. I didn't want to say it. I was going to say and just hits the nail
just
on the
fucks
head.
out loud.
But
Dude,
yeah,
it's gotta work.
Honestly, at the bottom line, just please work.
Just please work.
Please
work.
Just don't shut my server down.
You know what? Let's not get our hopes up. Let's actually act like we don't care about it. We'll be like, restart. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We don't care about this arena
Yeah,
mode.
dude,
We
it's
actually,
not even
honestly,
that
it probably
cool.
is going to suck. It's probably going to be bad.
Terrible.
Dog water.
Terrible.
Dog water.
The rules are probably going to suck. The patch notes probably going to blow.
Yeah.
The
You know,
arena
it's-
modes suck.
I
Ash
bet
could suck it.
You still get no teammates. I bet.
No teammates.
You know, it's
Terrible.
This game sucks. Yeah, honestly, I'm not excited for it at all. We're doing a great job.
Yes.
I thought you said we were supposed to be positive.
No. Well, here's the thing. If we stay positive, it's going to end up turning bad. So we're going to be negative about arena mode only.
So we're not going to talk about how actually awesome this is and how we think that this is going to be one of the best things that's happened to the game.
You have it right, yeah. So we're going to be negative rather than positive.
So we're not going to talk about how we can load up with Troy frequently and just go balls to the walls any chance we get.
No, we won't talk about that.
Even in the new ranked mode that's coming with it.
No, we won't talk about that. We're only, you have it right. We're going to pretend like we don't like it.
Okay.
So that it turns out good.
So we're just going to hate on it so that all the cheaters and all the shit that people are doing aren't going to come in and fuck our games.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Yeah. This shit fucking sucks, guys.
All right,
Yeah,
3, 2,
terrible.
1.
This shit
Awful.
fucking
It
sucks.
fucking blows.
Terrible.
Man.
No,
Worst-
fuck this game.
hope
Worst
it never
idea
comes.
they've ever had.
Honestly, why are we... What are we doing here?
Eyes.
We could be getting drunk right now. Instead, we're recording a podcast about this shit game.
Are we not?
Unbelievable.
Well, we kind of are. All right, boys. That'll just about do it for the main segment of the show. We're going to hit into our story time segment. And on the other side, we will be getting right back into gambling. It's been a few weeks. It's ready to go. And then after gambling, the show is over. So just so you know, the show is over. All right, let's get into story time. And we will see you guys on the other side. We all know someone who is extremely competitive, sometimes too competitive. Well, in the Titanfall Apex universe, there's competitive, and then there's Bangalore. Bangalore and her brother Jackson were born just over a year apart, and they spent their entire lives competing against each other in just about every single thing. According to the Apex book Pathfinder's Quest, their drive to best each other went to the next level. The Williams siblings created a full-fledged scorecard documenting their wins and losses against each other. Anytime they argued about who could do something better, they would say, "For the card?" and whoever won got a point. The goal of the card was to see who could get to 100 first. Heading into their final challenge, they were both tied at 99 with one challenge left. Who would get their first assignment fresh out of military training? Jackson would get the first military assignment. This angered Bangalore to an extreme. She took the card and tore it into shreds, barely wanting to speak to her brother. But she got over it because she had to. Not long after, Jackson would be killed in the line of duty. Before his death, he told Bang that he had a present for her but was waiting to give it to her. Eventually, the present made its way back to Bangalore, a taped-up scorecard with Bangalore as the winner. How did she win? Jackson wrote down because her name started with an A and because she graduated 7 seconds before him. What's the moral of the story? Competing is good, and I truly believe that. I believe you need competition in your life, and to be honest with you, I don't really trust people who don't try to compete in some way, shape, or form. It just doesn't sit right with me. How are you going to go through life not trying to be the best at what you're trying to do? But don't let it get in the way of your friendships or family. Jackson willingly gave up his lifelong competition with his sister because he knew how much it would mean to her if he did so. It was an honorable and a loving thing to do. That'll do it for this week's Storytime segment. Tune in next week to see what I got. All right, gambling time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a few weeks. We had some problems like forgetting to send in our cards and then forgetting the book. Like we've just had a bunch of problems with it. But we are back. We've missed it desperately. So we're back. We're ready to go. And remember, this was the start of a brand new season. So last season, Brian took the championship.
True.
And so now we're looking for a new champion. And we're doing well so far.
We're also looking for a new last place.
Yeah, most of us actually are doing well.
Who was in last place last time? We were at the end of the season?
Of last season?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that was Kyle.
I think it was
Yeah,
Kyle.
I think it was Kyle.
Just call me
didn't he
Andre
have-
Neg 300.
Oh, no, it was more than 300, buddy. You were so far negative. All three of us together couldn't bail you out.
No, yeah, we could not.
Close enough.
It was tough. And so when you ask that question, it kind of translates to this season as well, because Kyle was also at the bottom once again. But he's not asking for a loan
this time.
Yeah,
Not yet.
It wasn't his fault.
it was actually Respawn's fault.
Listen, Wyatt cucked me this week, and I think I should get a free week.
Respawn.
No.
Respawn did cuck.
I think I should get my
Respawn
bones
cucked all of us.
I
this
lost
week.
it too, so no.
This is bullshit.
Respawn. So
I don't want it
Respawn
back.
reset my account to level 1. I'm sure you guys heard about that glitch, and I absolutely popped off. I honestly didn't think they would put me in like level 1 lobbies. I thought it was just like a glitch on the front of the screen. Yeah, but they put me in level 1 lobbies because I was going crazy. So Kyle bet a lot on me, and unfortunately, it didn't pan out for him.
But you're back to normal now.
But we're back to normal.
Hear that, Kyle? You're back to normal. Now
We're back to
you
normal
just had
now,
to bet
Kyle.
normal again.
It was Respawn. It wasn't me.
You would have hit perfect.
You would have. I trust you.
It was a cooler, bro.
That's
You
what
still have never hit a perfect week.
Did they use that? Did they use that term in betting? In
What?
other betting, cooler?
He's a cooler?
No, in poker they call a cooler when like you essentially like make a bet or you make a call that you have to make, right? Because you have the odds, but the other person just like
pulls the fucking
the
nuts.
other person, pulls the super unlikely hand or like gets the draw, and you're like, well, you know what? Nothing I can do about that.
That makes
You
sense.
know, I do that again. I have to do that every time. So
that's
you made the bet. I think it was the most obvious bet on the table.
It
man.
was.
It's not your fault.
For those
It
of you
was.
who don't know what the bet is, Wyatt had a max not last week, but the last time we did the gambling segment of 2,000. He had to hit 2,000 to make his bet. Kyle and I both had chosen to bet the under. Kyle said it was the lock of the week and said double or nothing on
Time out. All of you said it was.
It was the lock.
I
Every
even said
single
it.
one.
I
of
even
us.
said
We all said
it.
it.
Was the
We
lock
all-
of the
I
week.
even
Don't be
said
throwing
everyone
me
said
under the bus.
No,
Okay?
dude.
Everybody
But
fucking
it was
said
the lock of the week.
Everyone said it, but not everyone bet on it.
Yeah.
You were the only one that actually put it as the lock of the week.
I'm going to be honest. If I
And-
could bet unders on myself, I probably would have bet under
And
on that.
you know what? That's a very solid line to bet under on.
It's a lot of
And
damage.
Kyle and I
ton of
both
damage.
lost bones. Kyle wants his back. I say I don't care. So guess what? Push goes to shove, and bones aren't coming back.
So unfortunately, the damage was 2,000, and because I was in a level 1 lobby, I got like 3,200.
That's
So,
just insanity, dude.
yeah. It was not even close.
But
But
you made kids never play this game again.
I
hope you know
probably
that.
did. I was actually thinking about that. I said on stream, actually, you know what? SBMM isn't that bad. Because I was roasting people. I was like, you know what? It makes sense. Because I'm sure if I got killed by like somebody who was just drastically better than me when I was first trying out a game, I'd be like, honestly, fuck this game. Because that would make you think, you're like, wait, people have been playing this game for so long that I'm not going to be able to actually have fun because I can't learn.
Right.
So I probably made some kids quit, unfortunately. I apologize. Let's get into the rankings and the standings right now of all of our gamblers. At number 1 by a large
Come on,
margin
dude. I feel good about this.
is Troy.
Let's
the
go,
super producer.
baby!
By over 100 points, he's sitting at 296. The closest behind him is me at 150. Brian is right below me at 120. And then Kyle is double digits, 95.
Kyle, I want to throw it out there.
That's literally not as bad as I
I
thought.
want to throw it out there. If you had hit your bet, you would have been in second place.
See, you
Oh.
cucked me, bro.
Oh,
I
my
also want to
goodness.
say that even if you hit that bet and you were in second place, that the loan that me and
Kyle.
Brian
Oh,
gave you last
please.
season,
That's
you
like-
still would have been
He
negative from that loan.
He declared bankruptcy.
I'm declared bankruptcy. I'm back. to normal.
Let's say
Let's-
that I didn't offer that option to you, you'd still be negative.
You would still be trying to dig yourself out of the hole. But besides the point,
Listen, let's get past that. You
That's
guys
right.
are you know,
This is a
you're kicking
podcast.
dead
This is a
horse.
podcast of second
listen,
chances.
Kyle, you would have. Kyle, if you would have hit your bet this week, you would have been sitting at a very cool, we'll say about 175.
This
Listen,
is a
here's-
podcast of second chances.
It's a podcast.
Shout out
of
Riley
second
Reed.
chances. Here's, everybody, we have to give a sheesh in unison on that. We have to give a unison
All right,
sheesh
ready?
on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sheesh.
I'm just saying. I made a dedication before the show, and all of a sudden, Troy says it's a podcast second chance. I think it was destined.
Dude, it is a podcast. Bless, dude. Bless.
Bless us.
Wherever you are. Whatever country you're in. Blessings.
South
I'm
Africa,
getting
shout
slapped. The dog's slapping me. Listen, here's the deal, Kyle. When the two-time gets in front by 100 points plus, you didn't have a chance to begin with.
I would have been at 210. It wouldn't have been 100 points
I'm
plus.
the fucking two-time.
Oh, my God. Get
I've
out
won
of
2
here.
times.
Not back to
You
back.
were not the original two-time. I'm the two-time back-to-back.
And like we've discussed,
And it was
more
the
impressive.
first and second season, correct?
Yes, and it was more impressive that Troy got third with only 6 bones than your win last
Really,
season.
really, wow.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
It was
we
more
asserted
Was it more
that.
impressive
We did.
than my all-time bones high?
Hey, I've got the all-time
I'd probably
bones
say-
low, baby. Yeah.
Honestly,
I'd probably
that's
say it
almost
was
more
second.
impressive.
Yin and yang, baby.
That's-
Yin and yang, baby.
Hey, we're keeping it moving here. So, so Kyle sitting at the bottom, he could have had a chance to be a little bit higher. Unfortunately, that's not the way it goes. Let's move on to our lines here. We'll start off with Troy. His total kill line is 16, with halves at 8 and quarters at 4. Average damage of 350 and a max damage of 1200. Now, Troy has been doing a lot better.
Troy's got some big boy
He's got
lines.
some big boy lines. Then we move on to my lines. Total kill line at 25 with halves at 13, quarters at 7. Average damage is 550. And the max is once again 2000. And then we move on to Kyle. Total kills at 22, halves at 11, quarters at 6 with the average damage of 500 and a max damage of a disrespectful 1300 once again.
He barely hit it last time.
He did. No
Until
Brian
we
Challenge of the Week this week. We got too much going on, but we will be coming back with the Brian
Wait, hold
Challenge
on.
of the
So
Week.
my average
ASAP.
is 600, but my max is 13.
No, your
Your
average,
average
is
damage
5.
is 500.
Your average is 5.
So, that'll round it out for the lines. Boys, bets. I will go first. I'm going to start off with a bet on Troy. I'm going to go Troy second half kills over.
Let's go, baby.
For 20 bones.
Is that 8?
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, so I think that one's an easy bet for me. I'm going with my Gift of the Allfather bet, Kyle's max damage over at 1,300. 20 bones on that.
Damn, a whole 20?
Yeah.
You're putting a whole 20 on it?
Yes.
No,
But
holy
I actually
shit.
have more money
That
on
was
some
Wow.
others. Huh?
That was his max?
Yes. Max
Why do
damage.
you not have the most bones on your Gift of the Allfather?
I just don't. Because it'll, like, double anyway.
We'll let him do this.
Why is he like this?
We're just going to let him do it.
What made him
Just
do
let
it?
me-
Hey,
just let me
it's,
be
It's
me.
been 9 seasons. Just let him do
Just
it.
Why
let
don't
me
you
be
bet
me.
with your bones like you do with your fucking channel points, you goddamn pussy?
I
don't
can't bet with my
understand.
channel points. Otherwise, I would bet very liberally with those. Then I move on to Kyle's average damage over in the first half for 40 bones. And then I go with Kyle's kills over, total kills over, for 30. So that's a total of 20, 40, 80, 110.
What was the last one?
Kyle kills over at 30.
Hey, it's more than Kyle's betting.
Who wants to go next?
I'm jumping off the map every game. No, I'm just kidding.
Please, God.
So I'll go next. So I have 25 bones on my teammate over for his second half.
Let's
kills.
go, baby. Unify.
'Cause
For
I
your
think
second
that-
half kills?
For his second half kills.
Oh, for his second half.
Dude,
Oh, God.
I can't wait to touch down and dock with you at Big Blue Dick.
Honestly,
Are you going to go tip or are you going to go shaft?
Dude,
Or are you going to balls?
I've experienced Kyle enough times to know that he loves to start at the tip.
yeah. If you neglect the tip, you're just fucking up.
Listen, if you start at the tip, that's fine, but you cannot neglect the balls.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta make it all the way down the.
You'll
shaft.
make your way down.
Have we had an episode for the past 4 weeks where we don't talk about the big blue
Absolutely.
dick?
Well, why
Not.
would we
It's one
not
of the
talk
only
about
thing
it?
in this
It's
game that's
like-
working right now.
Right now, the only thing that's the big blue dick doesn't need the big blue pill. It's just doing what it's
Dude,
meant to do.
so
It's
true.
just got the big
Kyle,
blue.
continue on your lines.
So I have Wyatt's max. Don't cuck me this week, you fucking bitch. Under for 20 bones.
What an
It's 2K.
inexplicable thing to say.
It's
You're like,
2K.
don't cuck me, but go under it.
That's because you literally wouldn't have hit it if you weren't level
level
fucking
one.
That's debatable, okay?
No.
It's not
The
debatable
chances
at
would have been
all.
lower, but I have hit 2K with my regular
Wyatt,
thing multiple times.
Outside of the past 6 to 8 weeks, over the course of the year and a half, 2 years that we've been playing this game, or since launch, actually, How often do you regularly hit over 2K?
What are you guys talking about?
No. That's
In
that's
the gambling segment.
That's the
how
wrong.
often?
The gambling
No,
segment?
that's the
Okay.
wrong question. Since we've started the show, how many max damages do you think you've?
That's the best.
I've
one.
hit probably 5 or 6.
You've hit fucking
Out of how many
balls.
weeks?
I hit back-to-back
You
last
hit
season.
4.
Do you guys not remember when I hit
30-something
back-to-back?
weeks.
That's what I'm... Okay.
All right.
I don't like this slander that's going on the table right
Finish
now.
your lines.
And then my last one is my gift to the Allfather, which is 50 bones on my kills over.
So, Troy, since I know that you don't like to go before me, I will do the honors of going last. Go ahead.
Dude, all right, whatever, fuck it. Now that I have a sizable lead, you can't catch up. Okay, Wyatt, my gift to the Allfather is on you. It's a 200 bone bet on an under for your max.
Okay.
It's the lock of the week.
This is
It's the lock of the
It's
week.
the lock of the week.
There's no
This is
fucking way,
just
dude.
Disgusting.
Unless there's another monumental glitch.
This
Okay?
is just disgusting.
This week,
Wait.
The amount of
Hold
time
on.
I put into this game.
Actually, why did I take
B.
it all back? If you
Are
cut me
you-
this week, I will not be mad.
Are you playing your games tonight or tomorrow?
I'm waiting for the prime
Oh,
opportunity
fuck
where
you.
I feel
Are you playing tonight or tomorrow?
Oh, fuck you.
At all?
if I play second chance, I'm hitting it.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Are you
bro,
doing it
you
Second chance?
Yeah,
If
we
he
Because you
dies
can't
and
play-
comes back.
You can't play
LTM,
regular.
it's a mandate.
You can't play regular?
There's
No.
they
It's-
put the LTM in.
They're forced
Dude,
LTMs.
we didn't
I'll
set
wait,
these
I'll
lines
wait.
for second chance.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Did
I
we?
won't I won't.
So
play
you're not
it.
going to play it second
I won't
chance?
play second
Okay.
chance. I won't play it.
So
Second
200.
I was like, that literally cucked us.
Oh, that's so silly. It's
Well,
going
what
to
it
change
cucked
it
you
all.
to?
Depending on when we play, it's going to really change things.
But I
Yeah.
didn't set these lines for second chance. Do we want to just say we wait till after second chance to play them? Across the board?
Yes.
Well, should we play ranked this week?
No.
No.
Because
There's going to be so much weird shit happening.
you're not. You
You're
can't
gonna-
play with
You're
Kyle.
gonna play. You're not gonna be able to play with me.
You
Really?
can't play with Kyle.
No, you can't play.
No.
I'm in gold. You're in bronze.
True, I haven't played a single game of ranked.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Anyway, we'll wait till after second chance. So Wyatt's max, I'm betting 200 bones on that under. That is my gift to the Allfather. If you didn't make that bet, you don't have eyeballs or a frontal lobe. Kyle's max, 90 bones over. My max, 6 bones over. And that would be my entire wallet.
Troy, we bet on all the same things.
Did we bet the same bets?
I think we did.
Yeah, it's because you
You
copied
sp-
me. Once again, that's why
How
I let you
did-
go last. That's
how?
why you never go last.
How did I?
Oh
no,
my
I did
god,
not.
dude! You're just proving my point, dude.
Bro. So I have on Wyatt's max damage 100 bones under as my gift of the Allfather.
Oh my god, this is
On
disgusting.
Kyle's max damage, I have 10 bones over.
Carry Brian to fucking plat. And this is
On Troy's max damage, I have 10 bones over.
Not that
Wow,
I'm
it's like the
speaking-
same proportions, dude. Yeah.
In my defense, I had mine written down long before these cards were read.
I saw.
Not that I'm speaking ill will on anybody in these in this podcast, but Wyatt, if you cucked them this week, including myself, I won't be mad. I actually would appreciate.
Why?
I'm
All you
going
have to
hard.
do is succeed, which has
Have-
not been your forte when it comes to maxes on this show.
You've hit I think a grand total of 4, but if you
Four,
could hit
four
a
or
fifth
five.
one-
2 of them were back to back.
yeah, but 2
That's
of them
50
were back to back.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, oh wait, hold
I
on.
said
who hit them
maybe
back to
5.
back to back to back to back to back,
and then fucked me up on your on the one that actually mattered. You asshole.
Well, you kind of did it back to him. I mean,
Yeah,
my
right?
God.
I mean, honestly, I mean,
Literally.
I fuck you
Listen.
one time, you fuck me one time. I mean,
wow, that's
I take
that's
these
a
guys
kinky
to
relationship.
platinum, and this is what I get. This is ridiculous. I'm hating this.
If you hit a max, you prove us wrong. If you don't, I mean, no pressure. Just
So that was all your card?
yeah, that was. all
And
my
then
card.
no
Only-
Brian challenge of the week this week because we have too much stuff going on, but we will bring back the Brian challenge of the week once again. So we will have that coming up soon. That should just about do it. Anything else you guys got to add?
Nope.
No,
so
nothing.
the show is 100% over, and
Yeah,
there's
it's
nothing
completely
else.
over.
It's
Yeah,
done.
If you
There's nothing.
just like last week when the show was done. The show was done.
There's nothing we can do to save it
Yeah.
at this
It's
point.
just-
the show is over.
I mean,
I
this
wish there was more we
episode.
could do,
This
but
episode is over.
it's over.
It's You can tune out now. You can stop listening.
Listen to the music, but
you know,
not
actually,
all of it.
If you want, I mean, you can listen to the music. You can stay for all of our ads, and
Listen
you know,
to the
that would
first-
help.
We
but-
appreciate it a lot if you did that.
Listen to the first 30 seconds of the music. When the ads come, leave and go to your next podcast just like you would on any other podcast because our episode is over right now.
Yeah,
It's done.
There's certainly
there's
nothing
nothing.
left.
There's nothing happening with Martha Stewart.
Nothing at all.
No.
Nothing. All right, boys. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 32. We will see you guys on the other side, and hopefully by next week we'll have some more information on what's coming up in season 9. Potentially a new leak, a drop, a little video. That'd be cool if we could get ourselves a video. So that'd be awesome. We will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. See ya. Welcome, you sons of bitches. We're back for the Dommy Mommy Draft 2021, and we're here and we're ready to fucking go, baby. Last week, if you missed the secret segment, you're going to want to go listen to last week's episode where we lay out the ground rules for what's going to be happening in this Dommy Mommy Draft. We laid down all of the legends, or I said legends, all the people that are in this Dommy Mommy Draft, but we do have some adjustments. So, Brian, let's run through the names real quick once again for the draft, and make sure to let them know if that was a change on the list, because there were a few changes and some additions as well.
Gotcha. So, number 1 on the list, we have Nani. So, if you guys don't know who that is the sister from Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Number 2, Queen Latifah.
Perfect.
3, Shigo.
Now, when Kim Possible came out, we were 10 years old. She was 17 at the time. Let's fast forward to our age now. She is much older.
27
Okay?
at least.
She is not her age in the
Still
show.
fine.
We're good.
Yeah. Betty White. No questions on age
We
there.
don't have to ask questions on age for that one.
Black Widow.
Okay.
Poison Ivy.
Good.
We got Sam from Danny Phantom. Again, similar
Once
to
again,
the
same to Shigo.
Shigo's situation. She's Sam
probably
currently
still just as goth, but she's in her 30s now.
Exactly. If you don't know what we're referencing, I'm sure you can find something on the internet about it.
Yes, Danny Phantom, look it up.
Betty Rebel.
Yes, Betty Rubble.
Betty Rebel.
From
Flintstones.
from the Flintstones.
She has not aged, though.
She's probably dead, but it's
she's all bones.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep.
yes.
Amelia Earhart. Martha Stewart.
Yes.
Oprah.
Perfect.
Serena Williams.
Love it.
Rihanna.
Good.
Dorothy.
From
The Wizard of Oz.
Yellow Brick Road.
Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That Dorothy.
Yes.
How the fuck she make this?
Well, we
list?
made a
Okay.
joke
All right.
She's in it.
Melisandre from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
The Red Witch, if you guys don't know who that is. Jessica Rabbit.
Yee.
Just Google the name Jessica Rabbit and
She'll pop up.
Yeah, she'll pop up.
She'll pop up.
She'll be your background for the next 3 weeks.
You can't have Shigo without having Kim Possible. Again,
Yes. Once again,
same
same age
theory.
as Shigo.
Yep. Elastigirl. We scratched Lana off the list because we realized she's not a dommy mommy by any sense of the word if you really watch the show. But there is somebody on there that definitely is, and that is Pam.
Pam from Archer.
Pam
from Archer.
If you guys haven't watched Archer, please do yourself a favor. It is a life lesson to be learned of how great TV is ran.
It can be very good.
Next one, Tsunade from Naruto. That is, I don't think we mentioned it last time. It was supposed to be on the list, but I think we missed it.
Missed it, yes.
God, dude. Oh, my God.
Michelle Obama. This one snuck past me.
This one was right at the end of the segment. Troy
a buzzer
said
beater,
Michelle
dude.
Obama.
It was a buzzer beater.
Troy threw up a
Buzz-
three-pointer from the logo, and it drained.
Okay.
Michelle
Like that
Obama.
second term. Sheesh.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Julia Roberts.
Perfect.
I have Ursula.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Ursula's in this?
Yeah,
Ursula's in this bitch.
From Little Mermaid.
Yep. And then we have, obviously, the librarian from Monsters, Inc. And then we have Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
That's a strong pick.
We
Right.
also had. Did you add the additions?
I'm getting to him
Okay,
right now.
cool.
We have Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
We have Laura Croft. And then we have Cleopatra.
Perfect.
And then we have Princess Leia. Specifically, Princess Leia from Episode 6.
Only from episode 6. That's the only episode.
Not the one that uses the Force.
No, yes, not that one. No, only episode 6 because at the end of the movie, Han says, "I love you," and she says, "I know," and it was badass as fuck. Okay, there we go.
I thought Episode 6 was the one with Jabba.
It is.
It is.
Same
Jabba's the
episode.
one.
So,
Jabba's
yeah.
the one that puts her
yeah,
in the
and-
cryo freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big,
and,
thick
then
boy.
she uses the chains on Jabba.
Yeah,
right?
she chokes him out.
Oh, yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty hot.
Yep.
So
very
that
dominant.
is the list. That is the list of the Dommy Mommies. So our GMs are going to go into our respective corners, and we're going to get ready for this
Wait, hold
draft.
on.
here.
Let's run through who has what pick.
Oh, so this is going to be a snake draft. So if you pick first, you'll pick. Or if you pick first in the first round, you will pick last in the second round. So Kyle with the first pick, Troy with the second pick, Brian with the third, that is me, and Wyatt with the fourth. Wyatt, since he went last in the first round, will go first in the second. So the second round will repeat with Wyatt going first, and then me, and then Troy, and then Kyle, and it will alternate back and forth until we've gone through 6 total rounds.
There we go. Those are the rules. We're getting ready for it. We've got a big draft day ahead of us. GMs are going to go into their corners, and we're going to bring out. I'm going to be like Roger Goodell here, and we're going to get ready for this draft. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2021 GMB Dommy Mommy Draft. We're going to have a great show for you guys here today. Get ready for the first pick. Kyle is on the clock. With the first overall pick of the 2021 GMB Dommy Mommy Draft, Kyle selects Shigo. What a draft for Kyle so far. Even if the rest of his draft doesn't go as he planned, Shigo is a dominant first overall pick.
Shigo is a strong enough pick to take over the rest of it. He could draft Dorothy and still be fine.
One of the greatest Dami Mommies of all time. Great pick by Kyle. Troy is now on the clock. With this second overall pick of the 2021 GMB Dami Mommy Draft, the super producer selects Tsunade.
You motherfucker.
What a great pick by Troy once
Fuck
again.
you stole my fucking
Holy
pick.
hell,
The
Troy.
combination of infinite healing, so you can be as kinky as you want, infinite strength. There's
no
nobody
better
more
pick.
broken.
There's
Right.
no better
Wow,
pick.
what a draft so far by the two top picks. We're going to see what Brian comes up with here in the third round. Brian is now on the clock.
The pick is in. Meryl Streep.
You motherfucker, dude.
Damn.
Wait, you really did that after I told you? Dude,
You got to announce it to the crowd, Bab. You got to announce it to the crowd.
dude,
They need to know, dude. What a sabatage! What top 5 anime
Troy
betrayals
took
of
my-
all time,
Troy took my pick, and I was
bro. That was such an obvious pick, dude.
Oh,
You knew I was gonna pick her.
oh my god, bro. Oh my god. This is the only one I want.
That was the cornerstone. No, you just dropped the foundation, dude.
I can switch.
No.
I got someone I actually really just wanted to.
Dude, the pick is already in, Brian.
Bro,
The pick is already in.
Bro, I don't even know to draft.
He's gonna cry, bro. Pick somebody else.
Oh
Somebody
no!
else.
If you really want
I
to,
actually
out
no.
of
I
it.
have other people. That was literally the panic. pick
Okay.
that I chose.
All right. Who are you gonna pick?
Give me a second, because now he actually took my pick, so I got to think for a second.
If you have to pick her, I can
I'm-
manage.
No, I'm okay. I'm gonna go with.
You can take her
Give
if
me-
you want to.
No,
You
I
can
actually-
take her.
I actually don't give two shits about Meryl Streep. I
Okay.
really just wanted your reaction off of that, because you literally.
Bro, I
almost
actually
cried.
felt my heart sink.
You
I
almost
actually felt
cried.
my heart sink.
That was hilarious. That right there was worth every
Like
penny
that,
of it.
me laying my head on the table was not content. That was
I
literally
don't-
me actually
I
being
know.
sad.
I don't want Martha.
Because I watched The Devil Wears Prada just to prepare for this draft.
I don't want Martha. I want.
With the third overall pick in the 2021 GMB Dami Mommy Draft, Brian selects Ursula. Like he said last week, Troy, he wanted to go with the most dominant team he could, and I think with what's on the board right there, he chose a pretty good player for that.
I think so too. I really think that he stuck to the game plan and he thought on his feet. He really weighed his options, and I think Ursula is a very strong pick. The only thing is how Ursula would do in the bedroom and not under the sea
Bro,
is
she's
to,
got
is
8
to be
tentacles.
determined.
She has 8 tentacles, and there's a thing called a waterbed.
Listen, man, I don't know if that directly applies, but
Wyatt is now on the clock. With the fourth overall pick in the 2021 GMB Dami Mommy Draft, Wyatt selects Meryl Streep. I was like, Brian wouldn't do that to
no,
me.
with the way he threw a fit.
No, like, I was like, Brian wouldn't do that to me, bro, because we literally talked about it, and he wasn't even close to Meryl Streep. Like, he wasn't even near it.
Meryl Streep. So
And I was
funny.
like, bro.
I would have taken Julia Roberts before I took Meryl Streep, bro.
I
don't know about
had
that.
a plan in case it did get taken.
I think Meryl Streep is probably, to me, one of the weaker picks on this. I know
He did
that-
it just purely for a troll.
No,
Yeah,
she's-
100.
Dude, she's a straight up dominant.
Listen,
Have you ever
dude,
watched The Devil Wears Prada?
Anyone
bro?
who's that dominant in their real life is not in the bedroom.
All right, here we go. All right, for we'll just do it for the first round, and then for the rest of the rounds, we'll just say it.
Okay.
All right, so first pick of the second round, I go, and I am going with Elastigirl.
You motherfucker.
Fuck you, dude. That was my next
That's
pick.
you son
I
of a
had to do
bitch.
it.
You
I had
mother-
to
That
do
was a
it.
good pick, dude.
I had to do
That was a
it.
good
Why
pick,
didn't
dude.
you take it first, Brian? That was such a
Yeah.
gold
Because I
pick.
thought I was going to be able to sneak around and grab Elastigirl.
No,
That was a hell-
everybody
that was a
wanted
hell of a
her,
good
you
pick, dude.
fuck.
You fuck.
Everybody
So
wanted her.
Brian is next, correct?
Brian is
I am
next.
next.
So Brian, you're up.
I can't risk not getting one of these two. And since one is already gone, I got to go Kim Possible.
No!
Damn,
You
dude.
motherfucker.
Bro.
Shit.
Oh.
You know you can always... Oh, fuck. I forgot the words of the song. Kim Possible.
Always
Beep, beep,
count
beep, beep.
on Kim Possible.
Beep, 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 beep. Call me,
Where
beep
is
me
she?
if you want to
Where
reach
is
me.
she on my list? There
All
she
right.
is.
Troy, you're
It's
up.
me. Listen, I know Tsunade. Tsunade can use summoning jutsu, but I don't know if she can summon any sea creatures. So I have to
She
have
gets
some.
a slug.
She get the slug.
She
She does
gets
get the slug. That's true. The big slug. But there's that slug is not a tentacle. Tentacle is not a slug. I need to have guaranteed tentacle in my life, so I draw the librarian from Monsters Inc.
Let's go, baby.
She is a slug.
What a pick, baby.
No, she's not, dude. She's a squid, isn't she?
No,
She's
she's a
fucking
slug.
fucking-
I took the squid.
No, dude. No, I want to undo it, dude. You got to undo Meryl
No,
Streep.
he got to undo... Yeah,
All right,
let him
all right.
undo it.
Oh,
Let him
dude,
undo
I
it.
thought she was a fucking octopus. Half her body is covered most of the time, so I figure, all right, okay, all right, she's going down. That just means I already have them listed out, so I'm going to cross her out. Okay, all right, so she was 2, 3 already got taken. All right, I have to go with the Red Queen of the North, Melisandre.
That's what I'm
Melisandre.
talking about.
Yeah.
Melisandre.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're going straight from attractiveness right there, she's one of the top on the list.
Oh, for sure.
She's on the leaderboard of that.
Definitely is. I didn't necessarily, like, as you could see by my last pick, I wasn't exclusively going for, or not Melisandre, but with the librarian. It wasn't just attractiveness, but now it seems like my team is shifting that way.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to lean into that.
I think
You
you
lean
should.
into your
I've been
strengths.
going for attractiveness since the beginning.
You know what they say? You think you know what to do till you get punched in the mouth.
So,
you don't know how you're going to draft your dummy
Was that
mommies
Mike
till you start
Tyson?
drafting your dummy mommies.
So Kyle was back up.
I am back up.
Don't look at my shit, Brian. I
No,
swear
I
to
can't
God.
read,
I swear
can't
to
read
God,
your
dude.
fucking handwriting to begin with, let alone upside down. What the hell is that shit?
Brian really took Meryl Streep from me like that. I'm dumbfounded. Me and Brian have had so many talks at drafts.
Oh
and
yeah,
I can't
like,
believe it.
I don't think
can't
I've
believe
ever
it.
had a. We've done a lot of drafts together in our life.
I'm going to take this so that you motherfuckers can't take it.
What is it?
I'm taking Black Widow as my second.
Dude, fuck you, dude. Listen, she comes with a whip and all that leather.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
good God.
You're thinking of
It's
Catwoman.
like she's built with it.
So, Kyle,
Oh, yeah,
you
I
get
am. I
a
am.
second pick in a row.
Lit.
Black Widow.
And with my
Black
second
Widow,
pick in a
what the
row,
fuck?
I'm taking Jessica Rabbit.
That's a great
That's a
pick,
solid
That
Kyle.
was a solid pick, dude.
Kyle, your strategy was attractiveness, correct?
Yes.
How's the squad looking right now?
Listen, they're looking
Shit.
good.
I mean, he's got Shigo, Black Widow, and Jessica Rabbit.
Those are some hot
Yeah,
Dommy
Jessica Rabbit for
mommies.
sure. I'm trying to think of who Black Widow is. Is she the one with
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson.
the... Oh, okay. That was a great
Yes.
pick.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Am I up?
Yes, you are.
Yes, sir.
Poison Ivy.
There you go.
You
I
fucker.
can't not.
You
You just
fucker.
drew fucking...
You
Get out of here, dude.
I thought nobody was going to take DC characters. You
Dude,
fucks.
Poison Ivy is a kink, man. Look at your mat.
Oh, I know.
Kyle has the best fucking playmat, by
I
the way.
know.
It's not even like overly
This is
perverted.
Kyle.
It's just a great playmat.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, this was you, Brian. You did Kim Possible last, Brian. You're up next.
I am up. Ooh. I think I got to go for Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
Super strong.
There you go. That's
Super
a good
strong.
pick. Brian's bouncing back after his tough first pick. Okay.
Wyatt, you are up,
I am
sir.
up, and I didn't think she'd still be here, but I am taking the sister from Lilo and Stitch, Nani.
No.
Did not
Dude.
think she would still be there.
Man.
Those thighs can crush
Those-
a pumpkin.
Those thighs,
And if I'm trying to get dominated, I need her.
they could crush an Easter Island head.
That's what.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now I've battled with this one in my head, and it's been tough because I adore both of these Dommy Mommies very much. Amelia Earhart was the first ever female pilot, but I believe she's the queen of the Bermuda Triangle. But then again, Sam from Danny Phantom, we grew up together, Like, I grew up watching her, and imagine a 30-year-old goth chick with all of that angst.
Hot.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to have to go with my childhood. I'm picking Sam from Danny Phantom.
Yeah.
Well, I would
Okay.
expect you to go to Amelia.
I thought I was going to, too. That just came out of my mouth right now. I was going to go Amelia. My brain was saying Amelia the whole way. I went with Sam with Danny Phantom.
Hey, you got to go with
I
your
flipped
heart.
it. Up next is Brian, correct?
That is me. Let's see. Who do I have so far? He did Nani and then Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Naughty.
So who do I have right now? I've got Ursula, I've got Kim Possible, and then I have Mikasa. I feel like that's a very solid,
Very
well-rounded.
solid
I got
roster.
that. I
You
got
have
that
full dominance.
Yeah.
Full dominance.
And if I'm going to continue on the route of full dominance, I can't think of anybody that's just more pure dominance than Serena Williams.
I knew you were going to say
Wait,
that, bro.
Troy, bring up your analysis about Serena Williams before.
Yeah, dude. Serena Williams, she's got the swinging arm, man. Like she's been training it her whole life. She's got the grunt that's made for the bedroom. You take that arm that's been honed for professional tennis all these years, and you put any kind of a paddle or a whip in it, you're going to be in for some serious pain.
And that's what we're looking for here in the Dami Mommy draft of
That's
2021.
right, serious pain. That's
Troy,
correct.
you are up.
All right, listen. So I have Tsunade from Naruto. I have the Red Queen of the North from Game of Thrones, and I have Poison Ivy. So because I was able to draw Tsunade, draft Tsunade, that means that I have infinite healing, which means the other two, if not her by herself, is going to be pushing me to the brink of death a lot just
And
to bring me back.
Exactly.
But every once in a while, I'm going to need a little bit of relief in order for that experience to be something that I can walk away from and still be able to hold a job. So I'm going to draw I'm going to go ahead and draw Dorothy.
Okay.
I'm drawing Dorothy.
Follow the yellow brick
Dude,
road.
she's gonna be the Dami relief. Okay, all right. I need something to fall back
She's
on
the
when
color.
I've literally
She's
been.
the relief pitcher.
It's only 3 a.m. I've been revived 4 different times. Yeah.
There we go. Kyle, you are up. Let's review your team real quick. Let everybody know who you've drafted so far.
Shigo, Black Widow, Jessica Rabbit.
Okay.
Some
And
fine
you got
women.
2 picks in front of you.
Listen, I already know. Okay. I'm taking Rihanna, and I'm taking Laura Croft.
Wow.
Laura Croft is just-
Kyle's got some ladies on his squad, baby. He's got some attractive ladies on
Yeah.
the squad. Some Dami mommies out there.
That is a solid back-to-back pick at the turnaround.
I love it.
It is.
I love it.
I was going for hot women, bro. I scored them all. I just got to make sure I get one with the last pick.
Is it back on me?
Yes,
already?
it is
Back
back
on you.
you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You get that
All
quick,
right.
You get that turnaround.
I got the comic relief. I mean, not comic relief. She's not, I don't think Dorothy's all
She's
that
not very
funny.
funny.
I have the emotional relief. So now I can kind of get back at it. But I have to really look now because a lot of the really good ones have already been taken. Serena got taken. Rihanna got taken. I don't want her.
Julia Roberts still out there, bro.
Yeah, I know she is. Did someone already take Princess Leia?
No.
No.
Don't
No,
do
they
it.
I don't
Don't
have any
do it,
choice,
you
dude.
fuck.
She's the best one out there. I'm
Really?
I'm taking Princess Leia, dude.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You.
Kyle, it wasn't coming to you anyway. It was on my next pick.
It wasn't going to make it back to me, but I was just hoping, man.
That one actually stings because Troy, say it as Princess Leia, but only from episode 6.
I'm taking Princess Leia, but only from episode 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
Literally, as I'm writing this down, it says Princess Leia, parentheses, EP6.
Okay, so Brian, you're up.
Man, that fucked me. That was my
That-
pick.
yeah, that one
I did
messed
not
me up.
expect Troy to take that pick, but there's still somebody out there that I think I have to go for, and that is Pam from Archer.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to take the Archer pick. You are the designated Archer, and so you got to take that pick, and I respect the hell out of it.
Laura Croft's been taken.
So now I've got some tough decisions to make coming up here. My team so far is Meryl Streep, Nani, the sister from Lilo and Stitch, and Sam from Danny Phantom. And so now I have to really pick and choose because lots of good choices have been made by everybody at this
Nobody
table.
picked Amelia
Oh, I
Earhart.
forgot to
Did
put
nobody-
Elastigirl.
Did
Sorry.
nobody pick Amelia? Oh yeah, you did. Did nobody pick Amelia Earhart?
Not yet.
Not yet. She's
Okay.
still out there
And
for
can
me.
we just universally decide to add 3 Mortal Kombat characters?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
so that
It's gotta stay
we're
tough.
we're past that now.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
past
all right.
All right. So then if I've got that, I'm going to go with my I didn't think she'd still be here. I'm going with Amelia Earhart.
Okay, why? And before your next pick,
Sleeper, dude. There's no way that she looked like what she did in the Night at the Museum movies. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I just like to think.
so
Should we say?
Real
Should we
pictures
say?
of her.
Yo, should
She's
we say
actually hot.
Amelia
Is she?
Earhart, but only from the Night at the Museum movies?
So, real fast before you go in, we're about to enter the last round of the draft, round
Okay.
6. Wyatt will be going first and continuing the order we've been going. I'm going to recap who's out there. Who
Yeah.
is left? Out left, we have Queen Latifah,
Good.
Betty White, Betty Rebel, Martha Stewart,
Oh, that's a big pick.
Oprah, Michelle Obama, Julia Roberts, the librarian from Monsters, Inc., Velma from Scooby-Doo, and Cleopatra.
Okay.
There
boys.
are still some giant picks out there
I
that
am
can change the
stuck
game.
between two. It's Jinkies and Cleopatra.
Are you drawing right now?
Yes. I'm stuck between Jinkies
Honestly,
and Cleopatra.
Cleopatra is a solid-ass pick.
I know.
And you know
Don't
that
take either one of those.
Velma's not. Kyle still has 2 picks left. That's the thing. Oh, no, Kyle's only got 1. We each only have 1 pick.
I've only got 1 pick, but I need to make sure that she's hot.
That's very... What, dude, you're fine. You're fine. You can end up with the monster from Library.
Kyle, it actually...
Mike Wazowski.
Wait, are we able to... after the draft, are we able to make trades?
We can trade.
All right.
I did-
I have some trades for you. I have a
Okay.
trade for you.
I'm going to go
Wait, I want you to
with...
think about... I'm going to offer the trade before you draw, because you have to draw right.
So the trade would be me giving you this pick for...
For Princess Leia.
Okay, so Princess Leia for this pick.
Just a straight down trade.
I'll take that 100%.
All right.
I'm taking Princess Leia.
All right.
We have our first trade off the board.
And
I have
I'm-
traded the first pick of the final draft to Troy in exchange for Princess Leia, but only from episode 6.
Yeah. I didn't see Cleopatra out there. Cleopatra's going to she is going in my bedroom.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm glad we can make the deal work.
You motherfucker.
You could try and trade up to Brian, but you might have to give up something.
No, I'm not trading
There's
shit.
There's offers out there. Velma might disappear right now.
My squad is so good, I'm not trading shit.
Well, dude, Julia Roberts
Listen.
is still out there.
That's true. You're pretty set.
Yeah.
So Cleopatra's gone. Julia Roberts. We have Martha Stewart still out there. And I'm sitting here going, I've got Ursula. That's dominant as fuck. There's no way she's a bottom in anything.
No.
Kim Possible.
No.
No. Not especially when she's dating fucking Ron Stoppable. Mikasa, listen, if you've seen anything from Attack on Titan at all, you know damn well she runs the entire fucking show. Yeah, after that I got Serena Williams. Again,
Oh, my God.
nobody's touching
You've
Serena.
got the dominant team.
And then I got Pam.
Yeah.
The only person who bum fights in the fucking show with
Yes.
cranked out hobos.
Yes.
And then let's see.
She's got all those tattoos. It's hilarious. Yeah.
I don't think I can get any more
Dominant.
or tougher on this team unless I keep the same quality, which leaves me with the only person left on this list
The
that I know
library.
of that has gone to prison, which is Martha Stewart.
Let's go, baby.
Dude, let's
That's a good
fucking
pick.
go, baby. That means it's back to me, right?
Yes,
Dude, you already know. I'm not going 3 milliseconds without drawing Velma. Let's go, baby. I completed the sexy team.
Let's go. Kyle's fucked.
No, he still got his Julia Roberts.
Well, Julia Roberts
He's
is
got
still
Julia
there.
Roberts. That's fine.
What's
but
wrong-
he's going to end up with the
what's wrong
librarian.
with Julia
Kyle,
Roberts, Kyle?
Listen, Kyle. Theory. Ready? Are you ready? Sometimes, if you have a group of really attractive people, they always need that one friend
The ugly
that's
friend.
less attractive, that makes them seem more attractive. It's like how Troy has that relief with Dorothy. You just get Julia Roberts to dumb down the. I'm kidding. You get the librarian to dumb down the others.
I can't do Julia Roberts. I'm
Why
so sorry.
not?
I
Can we
just
look up pictures of Julia
I already
Roberts
looked
real
up a
quick?
picture of her. I can't do it. Her face is too. No, I'm out.
What?
I'm out.
Julia
It's got-
Roberts?
you know who it's got to be. then.
Kyle's very picky.
It's got to be
with
Betty
his
Rubble,
looks.
then, dude.
It's got to be
It's
Betty.
gotta be
Betty's
Betty
out
Rubble.
there.
Going Betty.
Let's
Rubble.
go, baby. Let's go.
I can make your bed rock. Mm-mm.
All right, boys.
Very
Wow, what a draft.
I'm so happy with my team.
I am too. I'm glad we made that trade.
Yeah, good
Me
team.
too, man.
I'm
You did-
happy.
It was way better. You love Star Wars so much more than me.
Yes.
Literally, I think I'm the only team out here that can realistically
Kill you.
kill me with no chance or like of not having repercussions for life. Every one of my team
Can escape.
might kill me, but unlike Troy's team, there's no way I'm coming back to life.
Brian came in. Now let's talk about Brian's general managing real quick. Brian told us last week, "I want to die," and that's exactly what he did.
Yes, sir.
Now Troy changed up the strat a little bit. He got some attractive dommy mommies on the squad, but I think he has a good mixture of both with Dorothy in there.
Yeah.
Well, she's not ugly.
Dude, I think. Well, I mean, like, I don't think. I think Dorothy was younger in the movies, but we're talking adult Dorothy. Like, she definitely, I'm sure she grew up to be a very attractive lady, and she's literally like, she's gone across the country with a lion and a robot. So she's seen some shit.
Yeah,
As long as she stays on that yellow brick road,
for sure.
Hey, are you gonna dye your happy trail yellow?
Oh my God.
Just follow the yellow brick road.
Kyle,
Oh,
he
that's
stuck
funny.
with his strategy, just like Brian, of trying to stick with attractive women. And he did that so far. He could have picked Julia Roberts in the end. That's the only one I would have any sort of like quaff with. But like, there he goes. He's got a solid team.
Julie Roberts looks like a fucking lion. So no, I'm out.
I don't even know what that means.
What is that? Yeah, like
Her hairdo just.
Oh, the hair.
oh, he doesn't like the hair. That's what it
okay,
is.
okay.
hair.
So picky.
And
the
then
nose.
my draft strategy was get Meryl Streep, and Brian almost took her right out from underneath me. And that was like my only strat. I had no other strat. I was like, get Meryl Streep first. That was my only strat. I watched Devil
Listen,
Wears Prada
that
to
was-
prepare.
You almost cried, bro.
Dude,
Like,
that wasn't, like I said, that was not content. I was like, genuinely like, what am I going to do? Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I knew I was going to get Nani at some point, and I knew I was going to get, like, Earhart at some point, but I didn't know.
Dude,
that is
Nani was such a good pick
it's
because
such a-
I was gunning for it.
It's such a group of unlikely dommy mommies that you have.
I know. I have just...
No, and I wanted Elastigirl hella bad.
yeah, Elastigirl, I
That's
just
why when
knew.
Brian didn't take Elastigirl
Oh,
in the first round,
Elastigirl,
I was like,
dude.
bro, everybody wanted Elastigirl.
I'm
many
surprised she didn't
possibilities.
go first round, to be real with you.
she was going to, for me, like she was on that list, but I said the most dominant, and that's what I wanted to draft, was the most dominant personalities and women that I could.
Do you
did
think
that.
Mr.
And-
Incredible's dominating that?
No, not a
I
chance.
think he is, dude.
No, no.
You
She,
guys
don't see
she
it the
runs
way
the
I
pants.
do.
in the-
She
She holds the pants
I
in the
don't
family.
think so.
She
dude.
wears the pants.
I
dog.
do not think so.
No, dude.
She's running the show.
Listen, her and Frozo's wife literally run the show.
We probably should have said
Where is
Frozen's
my
wife.
super suit?
I think if we can say anybody dropped in this draft, it was Cleopatra. I did not
Bro.
expect her to go last round.
I did not expect Martha Stewart to sit to the third to last pick.
She's got Dommy Mommy skills. She went to prison. People forget.
Yeah, like I was like, listen, the only way to get more thug on my team is to get someone who's been in prison.
All right, let's go around the table real quick. Everybody, Brian, how are you feeling about your team?
I think that my team can go pound for pound, quite literally, because I have Ursula with any other with any other team on this table.
Your team might be able to beat the New York Jets. Just those.
That's not that difficult.
Yeah, true. Troy, how are you feeling?
Dude, I could not be happier. Is it perfect? It's not perfect. But man, I think I got some of like the most attractive and strong women that have ever been thought up in human history.
That's great. That's great. Kyle, how are you feeling?
So I got the list of the hottest dommy mommies. bro.
And without Julia Roberts, how are you feeling?
Still even better. I got Betty Rubble, baby.
And I'm feeling great. All I wanted was Meryl Streep. And then Nani was like a plus. I really thought she was going to go first round, and I'm surprised she didn't.
There's
so
no part of me that thought Nani was.
I didn't think she was first round.
I think
material.
I just
thought-
watched Lilo and Stitch a lot as a kid because I did watch Lilo and Stitch a lot as a kid. And when I was younger, I was like, I need that. I need Nani to dominate me.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking too.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking when I was like, 10. So, I mean, I'm happy with the squad. Boys, what an incredible draft for 2021. Great idea for Midas. Big shout out to Midas.
Big shout out.
We won't do a Midas down bad retweet of the week because he gave us this idea for the Dommy Mommy draft. But, I mean, I have plenty to choose from for next week. So,
Honestly.
I mean, he's always retweeting something terrible.
Yes.
Down
Midas.
terrific. Down horrendous.
terrific.
Down prehistoric.
All
He's
right,
down bad.
let's run through each one of our teams and just go.
Yeah,
through
just to
them.
finish off the show, let's run through the team. I will start. I got Meryl Streep, Nani, the sister from Lilo and Stitch, Sam from Danny Phantom, Elastigirl from The Incredibles, Amelia Earhart from World's History, and Princess Leia from only Episode 6 in Star Wars. Brian.
That's actually a pretty lit team.
So
Isn't that 6 people?
yep, we have 6. We did 6 rounds.
1, 2, 3, 4,
You have 6.
5. Do I?
Yep.
2 plus
Are you
2.
feeding Cleopatra?
No.
Are you feeding Velma?
Velma. Sweetie girl.
So,
There she is.
I feel like Troy should just get his now at that point.
Over here.
Troy, go ahead, say your
Oh,
team.
oh yeah, man. Oh my God. Okay, that I'm even happier now. So I started with Tsunade from Naruto. Unbelievable
Fucking
pick.
hate you.
It was a great pick.
Unbelievable
So mad at
pick. Melisandre, also known as the Red Queen of the North from Game of Thrones.
Great pick.
Poison Ivy. Dorothy, adult Dorothy. Cleopatra, and Velma from Scooby-Doo.
That's a solid squad.
Solid.
Dude,
squad.
that's a hottie mommy squad.
That's a hottie mommy squad. Dommy moms. Kyle.
All right. I got Shigo, Black Widow, Jessica Rabbit, Rihanna, Laura Croft, and Betty Rubble, baby.
That's an attractive
That's
squad.
an attractive dummy
And
mommy
to
squad.
finish it off, Brian.
Start out powerhouse of Ursula.
That is a powerhouse.
Second, I followed up with the grace and finesse of Kim Possible.
Oh, there we go.
And then I follow up with the decisive, precise Mikasa from Attack on Titan.
There we go.
Then I go through swing backhand, just like Ursula did, but with the backhand, Serena Williams.
There we go, baby.
And then coming in after just beating some hobos down into the dirt while they're all cranked out, I got Pam from Archer coming up in there. And then once all that's happened and so many criminal charges have been done, Martha Stewart meets me in jail.
That's right,
Damn,
baby.
dude.
Brian, you're going to fucking
Damn.
die.
Insane.
Only in jail.
Oh, my Lord. Martha Stewart's going to use your dead body as mulch for her garden. You are dead,
You're
brother.
going to put a cigarette on your body.
You're dead, brother. All right, boys. Well, that'll just about wrap it up for the 2021 GMB Dommy Mommy Draft. Big shout out to Midas once again for letting us know. Big shout out to the Dommy Mommies on this list. You are some of the strongest women in our history that we believe. So congratulations to you for being strong women in this society. It's an incredible feat. We will wrap up the show. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week for episode 33.